Bro, oh yeah, but that's the thing is, that's what I did. So our lifestyle kind of helped her for that moment. A week before that, me and her mom got in an argument. Not like a real like argument, but an argument. She was like, I don't think my daughter should have this gun off safety.
And
1
one
week
in the
before,
head.
and one in the head. I said, Mama, as a man, let me tell you something. Women not built for that kind of warrior mentality. If I give her that without one in the head and on safety, she gonna jam up.
She gonna
Bitch, all this stuff happening. She gotta do this, do that.
No, they're not
I
built
feel
for that.
like I'm giving her away to the wolves. Her mom was just like, yeah, but what if she missed? I said, I'd rather her mishandle it and shoot that. Like, she know not to hold the gun that way. Yeah. A week, I'm talking about 6 days before this incident. The day that happened, her mama called, cried, and said, you saved my daughter's life. So what happened was, she was scared to shoot the big one, the AR. She wanted hers. I already had it loaded.
I pulled
Off
it out.
safety. All she had to do was pull out and shoot.
Right.
The way I was on FaceTime.
She proud of herself. I ain't mad at her though. She did what she was supposed to do. She held it down. That's a traumatizing experience for anybody, let alone a woman. You know what I'm talking about? That's a horrible experience for that woman to go through. And you bum ass niggas trying to break in people's house. That's why y'all almost got y'all ass shot. That's why y'all almost got y'all ass shot, playing with people's stuff, and y'all didn't know that girl was ready. Y'all didn't know that girl was on point, man. Stop playing with people's shit.
The way she was like,
shout out to y'all already. I see y'all. Let's go. Appreciate y'all running them likes up, Miss Duval. Top of the morning to you. RUMORNATI is my father. Let's go, old nigga. What's up, Stephen Edwards? He said, welcome back to my pop stream. I be stunning like my daddy. This nigga Stephen Edwards funny than a bitch. Shout out to you, my brother. Top of the morning. Top of the morning of everybody. Grand Rising Shalom. Good morning. All that other good shit. Assalamu alaikum. Salute. Whatever greeting you choose, top of the morning, salute to you. I hope everything is going y'all way. Hope y'all already on y'all way to having a great day. Ain't letting nothing get to y'all. You know what I'm talking about? I see you, Miss Duval. She said my electricity just came back on from a power outage. Yeah, I know it's real cold out there. It's very cold outside. When it's cold outside. When it's cold outside. Put on some long johns. When it's cold outside, girl, put on some clothing. Yeah, put on some clothing. What's wrong with you? It's cold out here. I gotta hold you. I gotta hold me. I'm cold. Anyway, man, shout out to y'all. We're gonna keep this content rolling. First and foremost, I just want to say that this is the RUMORNATI Network. We are streaming live from a tent in the woods in Wyoming. Everything that we are watching today is covered under the Fair Use Act. We are watching it for entertainment, education, research, commentary, and satirical purposes only. Any views, thoughts expressed in any of this content does not necessarily represent the views and thoughts of the RUMORNATI Network or the RUMORNATI Network representatives. And we are not financial, health, life coaches. We are not professionals. So any decisions you make, please make them on your own discretion. Take everything we say with a grain of salt. As for it is for entertainment purposes only. Please be wise. Make your own decisions. Make your own adult decisions. Don't base it off what you hear here. Mr. Duval said, RUMORNATI is my father. That screen name is hilarious. Yeah, this nigga Stephen Edwards is fucking ridiculous. Shout out to y'all, though. Let's go.
Shaking like she wouldn't have did it. And even when you gotta say, you gotta really cock it. You know what I'm saying?
I see y'all over there on Twitch. Let's go. Turn the likes up. Turn the likes up.
So if she would have, and then it jammed.
Especially as a woman, bro. It's hard to.
Yeah, so I just was more mad that.
If y'all don't know, this is Hitman Holla. Battle rapper turned entertainer. Used to be a college hooper or something like that. But anyway, Hitman Holla, battle rap extraordinaire, was on the road doing some kind of work when some heathens, some scrupulous unsituated heathens decide to try to break into his home. Little did they know Hitman Holla had been prepping his, I think at the time, girlfriend, now fiance, Cinnamon, this young lady right here. He had been prepping her for that just in case. Hitman Holla, even though Hitman Holla has made himself a successful career, he does come from St. Louis, and he does have street affiliations. So there is an element that's contained within him that he's always prepared for based on some things that he may know and be aware of. You know what I mean? Basically, he's preparing himself to protect his home, which every man should, but you expect it more when you come from a quote unquote street or gang banging background or whatever. You have more of a heightened sensitivity or a heightened awareness to look and a second nature to look out for those type of things when you come from that background, right? So he prepared his girl, Cinnamon, for this, and he talked her through that situation. If y'all remember, this is their first time, I think, since around the incident occurring. They may have spoken out on social media, but I think this is the first interview they did discussing the situation in its entirety. We're going to get to this, then we're going to get to the headlines. Let's go.
When you gotta say, you gotta really cock it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it takes a lot. Yeah,
so
yeah.
is she with it?
But shout out to her. Look how proud she is for protecting herself. That smile. She knows she did the right thing. She listened to her man. She feels confident in the man that she has, and she submitted and listened to him, and it saved her damn life.
She one of hers. I already had it loaded.
I pulled.
Her mama was against it, first and foremost. This is why women, men, whoever, keep everybody out your household, because everybody that has a decision for you may not be the right decision. What they're saying here is, as a couple inside the household together, they went with the decision of the man. The woman didn't listen to her mother, who is not in that household, who's not in a relationship with this man. The woman listened to her man, and it saved her life. Pay attention.
Okay.
Listen, bro.
I sleep with that bitch.
Bro, but that's the thing is, that's what I did.
DHGB Media, he said it's not going to help him win a rap battle. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Some feel like it helped him lose. You funny for that. Some feel like it helped him lose a rap battle because Easy the Block Captain brought it up. Said, where the ring at? Why ain't put no ring on that? Now she walking around with a ring. Y'all notice after that battle. Yeah, but anyway, shout out. Shout out to you, DHGB Media.
So our lifestyle kind of helped her for that moment. A week before that, me and her mom got in an argument. Not like a real argument, but an argument. She was like,
that's how my woman got to look at me. When I talk, my woman need to give me all attention and feel like I'm just saying all the right shit and she's just in awe with all of my words. Look at that. If your woman ain't looking at you like that, boy, she's a creeper. She ain't into you. Boy, this woman is holding on this nigga every word.
I don't think my daughter should have this gun off safe.
It's two more people in the room that's talking to them. She looking straight at this nigga. Lord, what is he gonna say next? I love this man. But you feel me?
And one in the head.
And one in the head. I said, Mama, as a man, let me tell you something. Women not built for that kind of warrior mentality. If I give her that without one in the head and on safety, she gonna jam up.
She gonna
Bitch, all this stuff happening. She gotta do this, do that.
No, they're not built for
I
that.
feel like I'm giving her away to the wolves. Why her mom was just like, yeah, but what if she I said, I'd rather her mishandle it and shoot that. Like, she know not to hold the gun that way. Yeah. A week, I'm talking about 6 days before this incident. The day that happened, her mama called, cried, and said, you saved my daughter's life. So what happened was, she was scared to shoot the big one, the AR. She wanted hers. I already had it loaded.
I pulled
All
it out.
safety. All she had to do was pull out and shoot.
All right.
The way I was on FaceTime, the way she was like shaking, like she wouldn't have did it. And even when you gotta really cock it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it takes a lot. Yeah,
so
yeah.
if she with it, and then it jammed.
Especially as a woman, bro. That's hard to.
Yeah. So I just was more mad that
DHGB said She could be tired of seeing him talk so much about it. That nigga stupid. Miss Duval says, exactly. Now people want to shack for 10 years before they say I do. You know what, though? Hold on. Let me shout out the shacker uppers. And let me tell you why. Because a motherfucker will put on the front for multiple years. It ain't got to be 10, but a motherfucker will put on the front for a long time. And as soon as you finally give in, they become somebody else. I seen it happen firsthand. I seen it with my own eyes. I ain't mad at the shacking up part, especially now with everybody on that entrepreneur kick and everybody looking for a bag. You know, marriage is a business anyway, but now divorce is more of the business. People are banking on alimonies and shit like that. Yeah, I'm all for the shacking up. We can shack up forever. That way, if we leave each other, if you become a billionaire and I become a gazillionaire, neither one of us have to give each other shit. You go your way, you take your money, I go my way and take mine. If this shit don't work out, you gon' get, I gon' get. You understand? Gon' get. Fuck that.
Cause now, after I look back on it, we had a blind spot. I didn't have the right sensors.
Yeah,
Like you think
need glass
you
break.
need glass break sensors.
Yeah.
Not just
sensors
the
we got
sensors.
if they go up and down.
Yeah, but you
So
need
when you
it
throw
if
the
it break.
glass, I'm thinking that's a whole different type of
They
thing.
gotta open the door. Yeah.
I'm mad at myself.
And when you know you're gonna be in your bedroom all night, put your house on the way.
Yeah,
Okay. I ain't think of that.
You know what I'm saying? Stay. So now the sisters ain't even moving.
Yeah.
If you know
she
you're
gonna stay.
not moving, keep it on the way.
Yeah, because now anything moving and go off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now it's on stay. They moving down there. It's not going off. They in the crib in the blind side. I just felt so. I'm like, I just left my baby there. Like I just was so mad. So and then, but it
Hold on, DHGB. When the last time this nigga talked about this, man?
just crazy how the universe worked. Like I said, I was always in Kansas City. I just happened to.
I ain't gonna lie, he is telling the exact same story, but I don't remember him talking about this anytime recently. That's funny though. He did go on a whole little. It ain't, man, that nigga was traumatized, man. He thought he was gonna lose his girl. He was looking at her on FaceTime, man. Come on, man. Cut that man some slack, DH.
Call her.
DH ain't playing.
The crazy
And the
thing, he
phone,
called me.
2
and
seconds after
Benny,
the dog was barking.
Yeah.
So the dog barking, she just happened to get up. Like 2 seconds later, I ended up calling. You know, I been getting.
Miss Duval, I see you over there. Let's go on Twitch showing love with the bits. Let's go. I see you, Mels, for sure.
The shower. I'm just letting you know we just got down hooping. She like, it's crazy. You just called me. The dog barking. I'm like,
I'm thinking it's something in the
I
attic.
go right to the camera.
Nothing.
All right, and then, yeah, I'm already saying, I ain't shit. I'm like, girl, you probably just heard something. Boom, 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 boom. I hear it.
Right.
I'm checking. I'm like, I'm watching. Nothing is nothing. But this the time, and this time we didn't have a camera in the house.
Right.
You know, we just had them outside. So now all I can see is outside. I don't see no movement outside. By that time, they already in the blind spot, outside ramshacking. I hear him beating on the door. My gun, I keep by the bed. She left on my side because she was just in panic mode. She just rolled over.
I grabbed mine.
They grabbed hers and then went in there. So I'm in there. I'm like,
Shit, at least she grabbed a gun. So far, she did all the right shit. So far, Cinnamon did all the right shit. DH said it may have been a while. Shit, I don't know. Either way, we're going to get through this video and move on to the next topic. But shout out to you, man. Trae, yo, that boy Trae Original in this bitch. What up with it? Stephen Edwards said, trigger my nigga. He said, I just heard it so long ago and he still hasn't married her yet. Man, you remember that battle with him and Easy? Easy called him out about putting a ring on it. After that, what? It wasn't. I guess to not make it look like that's what the reason was. It was like 6 or 7 months after that. Yeah, they still ain't married yet. But shout out to that nigga, man. I ain't mad at him. Oh, this is their show, Hit and Hers. I ain't mad at the name either. Fuck it.
Felt like turn, so I'm like, I see like
I popped my phone up.
Yeah, fine.
And his brother was so mad. I popped my phone up.
Yeah, because she was in her phone. We like, you need to be up. Like she was doing something. We like, listen, you need to be up. So I'm like, Cinnamon, listen, you gotta shoot. I'm like, I'm sorry. you gotta shoot. Only thing I wish if I could go back, I'd tell her shoot through the door. I would have just told her, just start shooting. But I was just waiting like, they gonna come in the room next. The way the house, I'm like, they gonna come in there. You gotta shoot. If you wanna survive, you gotta shoot. The AR right there, take it out, shoot it. She like, I'm like, shoot your gun. Get her gun. I'm like, all right. I'm hearing them. Boom, I hear them come through the mast. I'm like, here they come. I'm like, stand up. She stood up. I'm like, point at the door. She pointed at the door, and I just see her just like, I'm on the phone just looking up. Like, I passed out. They had to wake me. Like, I was in and out of. Because so, and it,
imagine your wife. This not his wife, but imagine your wife, though. Imagine being on FaceTime and the woman you love that you probably assuming you're going to spend the rest of your life with is about to be in a gunfight, and you got to coach her through it. Look how she looking at that nigga. She love that nigga, dog. She love that nigga, dog. I need, man, hold on, dog. My girl got to look at me like that, man. Don't be looking around the room. Look right at me, bitch. Look at me.
Funny thing is, McCole Hardman, he still got the camera, because we was inside his house. They see me pass out. They see, I'm all over the place. But I'm like, here they come. Door crack. Shoot.
Man, this nigga was more scared than her.
Pass out. They see, I'm all over the place. But I'm like, here they come. Door crack. Shoot, Cinnamon, shoot. Yeah. She shot, boom, scared them. They shot back, but I think they shot her with my gun because they was ramshacking our room. But remember, she left my gun right there.
Yeah.
So I think they shot because there's only one gun in there. There was only bullet. They were scared. I don't even think they came in there with guns.
Yeah.
And I'm shooting, and it just went blank. 4 minutes. I'm like, they just killed my baby.
Oh shit.
You know what I'm saying? I'm on the phone like they killed. It was just quiet. All of her. I'm like, dang, yeah.
I'm hot.
I know, man. I'm like,
bro. So I can imagine how you felt, dog.
Yeah, so, but look how the world works. Look how God works.
She ready to go in the room. She like, this nigga love me, girl. She ready to go in the room. Look at her. She ready to end the show. Boy, it's supposed to be a new experience. See, this what I'm saying, bro? This when you know a woman love you like that, boy. When it's down there, a new experience every time y'all experience each other. Like, look how long they been together. They ain't married yet, bro. Look at how this woman reacting to this man. I don't think it's fake either, because the whole time, bro, she zoomed in, looking at this nigga, dead in the side of his eye, because he looking forward. She like, just keep talking. He loves me so much, and I love him so much. Bro, listen, bro. You want your woman to be infatuated with you like that. I've said it. Other people have said it. The woman is always supposed to be more in love with the man. The woman is supposed to be the one that's head over heels in love, not the other way around. That's how you get played like a simp. We ain't heard nothing about this woman fucking on nobody, cheating, no backdoor, none of that shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. He got a one, bro. He got a one. By the time he put a ring on it, he better hurry up and make it official. Well, he don't better. I'm talking like, I don't know. I can't get there. I don't even know this bitch. But shout out to him. He got him one though. Like, yeah, nigga, go on and lock that down. She is overly infatuated in love with you, my nigga. That's how this shit supposed to be. Anytime the nigga is more in love with the bitch, the nigga gonna get played. The nigga gonna be simped out. You gonna be a beta for life, a broke nigga, a cheated on nigga. Nigga, don't do it.
Met a man a month before that, which his name was Michael. He just at the gas station. He just had a gun.
890 Grimmett said he had his Dirk moment. Miss Duval said, Steven, why? Hold on. Oh, why he put her in that situation? He didn't put her in it. She got robbed. Miss Duval said they just killed. Oh, she laughing. She talking about what he just said. No, they got robbed, Miss Duval. Hitman Holler's he's a very popular battle rapper. He's an accomplished battle rapper turned entertainer, started being on Wild 'N Out and shit. You probably know who he is. I'm just giving a rundown real quick. And he was gone off doing his work. He was out doing his job and some shit. It wasn't like the nigga was like he's selling dope or he's like this known nigga who be in a whole bunch of beefs. Don't get me wrong, he be in bullshit, but not like he just got targeted because of where he lived and what he got. It wasn't that he put her in that situation specifically like he did something.
Big ass gun.
And what he did do was prepare her for the situation, seemingly. She ain't denied it once.
But look how the world works. Look how God works. I met a man a month before that, which his name was Michael. He
At
just
a
at the gas
gas
station. He just had a gun, big ass gun on his hip. I'm like, "Now you security?" He like, "Nah, I'm just a black nigga with a gun, bro, but I do." he like, "I sell herbs." Just right before the pandemic. He like, "Man, you get COVID, I got you, man." He came to our house, gave us the herbs that 1 month. I said, "I appreciate it. I was rocking with him."
Yeah.
He came to your house.
I thought I couldn't call 911 because I was out of town. So I went thinking to call 911. I called him 1
And
in
I
the
pressed
morning.
the panic button on my phone.
And that was smart because the alarm went off that scared him. But he having to answer. I'm like, "Michael, somebody just came in there and shot him. Can you please get it?" He lived probably like 5 minutes away driving. He like, "Man, what?" He got in there.
Man, he a real one for that.
Man, got in there.
Sergeant
I never told this story.
Oh, see, I was finna say, damn, he trying to say he set that nigga up. But nah, okay, all right, he cleared it up real quick. Hold on.
Man, got in there.
Sergeant
I never told this story.
See how she was about to speak, and then she sat back and let her man finish? Women, please take notes. Lord have mercy. Women take notes, and she's young. Please take notes, women. And hit that like. 3 more likes to get us to 10, YouTube. 3 more likes to get us to 10. Let's go.
My partners them thought he had something to do with it.
Michael?
Yeah, let me just tell
Shout out to you, Miss Duval, over there showing love on the Twitch. Let's go. Running it up. I appreciate y'all. I see y'all over there. This is the RUMORNATI Network. We're streaming live from a tent in the woods in Wyoming. Everything we're watching is under the Fair Use Act. I need y'all to support the channel in every way possible. Firstly, with the likes, any emotion you feel, go ahead and express it on that like button and keep that chat rolling. Keep that chat rolling. We're going to keep the content going. What he just said was what I was thinking. Like, you just met this guy. You brought him to your house, then your house get robbed. And your partner's like, "Oh, we thought he had something to do with it." Nigga, I immediately thought that. You talking about you just met this nigga and you invited him to your house 6 days, a couple days later, you get robbed? Nigga, he had something to do with it. That's what I was thinking.
Man, got in there.
Wrong.
I never told.
Appreciate them likes, y'all. Appreciate them likes, fam. Run them up. 2 more likes to get us to 10 on YouTube. 2 more get us to 10. Let's go.
This story. My partners them thought he had something to do with it.
Michael?
Yeah, let me just tell you why, right? So they called, they like, because he said, "Man, they ran out the house. Our cameras wasn't working. They had to get the real cameras off the panel. So our camera, I never saw nobody come in. So he was telling them, like 5 niggas ran out. I watched it 2,000 times. 4 niggas. I'm like, nobody came out. But I knew he wasn't lying, but I'm like, but why? Maybe his mind was going. He like, all my partners like, man, why he saying that? And you got the cameras. So I just couldn't figure it out. Come to find out, the police took the footage. They took the footage. And my partner said, "Hey, my kid, can you draw what happened?" He draw suspect 1. He drew all that, right? And everybody, we just stood like probably 2 weeks, like, why is he drawing this? And the cameras don't say that. Mm-hmm. That's all they was confused about. Because the show my outside camera showing walking in.
Right.
Nobody running past him. He ain't doing this. I'm like, I don't know. Cops gave us that footage. Suspect 1, suspect 2.
What he said.
I couldn't believe it though. I'm like, I never doubted him.
But he argued with his friends,
Because I'm like, he didn't have to answer the phone. Like,
he
could have just been like, I'm asleep.
If
he had something to do with it. I was asleep. Yeah, I'm like, why would he answer? Walked in, got my girl neck up, stopped the bleeding, put the pillow. He did too much. It's no way y'all can make me think he got something to do with that. But they were just like, he just happened to be up, going there.
This nigga.
He ain't, yeah. But they love him to death now. Like, you know what I'm saying? They love him to death. So
that was just, anybody would think that.
Yeah, he came in.
I thought it. That was the first thing I thought. Trae says, double tap that screen, gang. Y'all hit that like, run the likes up, double tap the screen. Do all that, man. If y'all want to donate to the channel, $, the RUMORNATI Network. But I need y'all to run them likes up, share the stream, tell a friend, stay active in them comments, and just continue to have a great motherfucking day. Let's go.
She was by the door, lifted up, stopped the blood, was able to really because she would have bled out if it wasn't for him. Cops didn't get there till like 7 minutes after that. Yeah, so.
You know cops be slow.
Yeah, they 7 minutes after that. So he got there when it happened 5 minutes later. They got there 7 minutes after that. So he was able to get up, prop up, put the thing, stop the bleeding, fix her neck, because her neck was broke. All kind of shit.
We didn't even know my neck was broke.
Yeah, so he did all that. I'm like, who the fuck finna fake all this to be like, yeah, I'll make sure my hands clean. So he did that, shout out to my Kale. So, but that story, like, I swear, every time I think about that.
Your nigga for life now, huh?
I agree with everything that's going on except for her putting that goddamn heart up. I know that nigga saved you and shit, but don't you put no heart up for no other nigga. You my goddamn woman. I don't give a fuck what this nigga did. You don't put, I know that's a physical expression nowadays with people doing the show. You don't put no goddamn heart up for no other nigga. Put half of your hand down. Let me and you make the heart for that nigga. Like, we love you as a couple for what you did for us, nigga. You put one half, I put the other half. You don't put no whole heart up for no other nigga. Hell, you only wholeheartedly got love for me. Fuck wrong with you?
Oh my God. Oh my goodness, man.
Locked in.
No. Unscrew them goddamn fingers. Unmob-tie them fingers. Untie them fingers. No. Bitch. See, now you fucking up, Sin. It was I gave you too much credit too soon. You're fucking up. You're fucking up.
For life. For life.
But nah, you can tell, don't get me wrong. I do go by the motto, it's just your turn, fellas. When you get with these ladies, it's just your turn, fellas. I do go by that motto, but I also do feel like I have discernment and can recognize sincerity. And I feel like Cinnamon is 1,000% sincere, and it's not coming from a place of no kind of sneakiness or no sexual undertone or no nothing. It's genuine appreciation and like family type love. You know what I mean? Like that's where I think it's coming from, to be honest. I'm really just talking shit, but I stand by what I stand on. Well, I stand on what I stand on. Untie your goddamn fingers and unhalf that heart. Half that heart. Let me do it, and then let me do the fingers. I'm gonna put my finger around yours. Hell wrong with you, nigga. You my bitch.
So they like
2518 Josh says, is this from the Diddy file? That nigga Stephen Edwards says absolutely. Yeah, nigga stupid. Dante Grant said, bro, stop tripping on this bitch. Stephen Edwards said, your ass silly, rumor. I'm saying, bro, what's she up there? For life. No, I'm for life. That nigga was for that second when he saved your life. Shout out to that nigga for that, nigga. It ain't for life, it's for that.
Now just really more protective.
Unhalf that heart.
And it's kind of gift and a curse. Cause I never was the what you doing, where that. But now it's like
You on the back.
I ain't got another accident in me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Somewhere like I'm already mad I wasn't there. It was just.
And he be so mad when I don't take my gun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going. Where you at, Barry? I'm at Walmart. Okay, you got your gun with you? No, it's at home. Why? Like, why?
I have a whole story on that.
And she got a CC.
Why?
She can do it the right way. Even though we're in Georgia, whereas she can take hers wherever.
I take it now.
You take it now?
But I had a story on why I didn't. I used to hide my gun after I got shot.
Why?
I was having nightmares. And every time I went to sleep, the devil was like, just end it. You'll be fine. So I like wanted to kill myself.
Right.
So I used to just hide my gun. And
So
I had to get comfortable with carrying my gun.
You don't know what you're experiencing.
Right. So it's like, you want me to keep my gun, but it's hard. Right. So, but he just had to realize like, oh, damn, you did go through,
Traumatizing situation.
Yeah, so it's like,
and I'm thinking, man, listen,
Yeah,
we
like,
ain't going for that no more.
for
Yeah, like
real.
we can't. I ain't
But
got
I
no
keep it
other
on
one
me.
in me. She
Yeah,
good.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. Some shit I never understand. How the fuck, Stephen Edwards, you stupid for saying this is from the Diddy files, bro. You funny than a motherfucker. Run the likes up, you two, please. 2 more get us to 10. 2 more will get us to 10, please. Let me. I never understood it. What the fuck? I never understood. I do understand survivor's guilt when you're the only one to survive, and multiple other people die. I get that. Even though I don't know if I would, I don't know. I don't ever want to be in that situation. Okay, so rebuke that. But what I can say wholeheartedly, I don't understand how people go through these traumatic experiences to where you almost are these life-threatening experiences where you could have died. You did something brought you through, or either you did something amazing and your actions at the time and the actions, something you did or something other people did is probably what kept you alive. Why do you then feel like you want to die? What the fuck is the double back to why would you want to double back? And oh, the devil's telling me to end it. I swear to God, some of this shit I don't understand. I feel like it's almost like fake depression or fake. Okay, yeah, your neck was broke. Your head was a little swole. You still look the same. You don't have any impurities. Your spine wasn't damaged. Like what was it? Because you felt some pain or because you had a scary moment. Now you just all of a sudden feel like, oh, I want to die. I want to end it all. Something was telling me to end it. I wanted to kill myself. What? Why? Nothing in there was a reason for you to want to. What the fuck? I will never understand that. It's not like you missing a limb or something or your life changed so much to where you can't get along daily how you did before that. It's just it's a major situation, but that's the equivalent of somebody, let's say, driving a motorcycle who always rides their motorcycle and then one day they have an accident, but they survive. No bone, they may have to get over a broken bone or something, but like they may have flipped. Anybody else probably could have died. They survived. Like, why do you then want to die? Why do you then be like, oh, I wanted to end it. Now I just want to end it. What the fuck about that situation made you want to end it? You made it through. Bitch, you don't got half your face. You don't talk like this. You know what I'm saying? Like nothing. You have a memory in which you were triumphant. It was scary. But you overcame. So what the fuck do you want to die for? I would never understand that. The fuck is she talking about? That shit is stupid. I wanted to die. I just couldn't. I'll never understand that part.
But now it's like,
Put
man,
that
I wasn't
shit
there.
up.
It was
And
just.
he be so mad when I don't take my gun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going. Where you at, Barry? I'm at Walmart. Okay, you got your gun with you? No, it's at home. Like she can do it the right way, even though we're in Georgia, whereas she can take hers wherever. So
I take it now.
You take it now?
But I had a story on why I didn't. I used to hide my gun after I got shot.
Why?
I was having nightmares. And every time I went to sleep, the devil was like, just end it. You'll be fine. So I wanted to kill myself.
Right.
So I used to just hide my gun. And
Is that the trauma from getting hit in the head? Well, she actually got hit in the neck, which could probably still cause brain trauma, right? But what? But she seems to be getting along fine here is what I'm talking about. That's why I say I don't see it. I don't see the reason for you wanted to die. The devil was talking to you. Stop trying to add shit to the story, my nigga. Stop trying to make it more than what it was. It's already some shit to say. It's already some shit to tell. God damn. Anyway. Let's move on, man. Let's move on, y'all. Stephen Edwards says, I thought he lives in Cali. Nah, I actually thought the nigga I thought he was in Texas. I didn't know the nigga was in Atlanta. I should have known. I watch all the battle rap shit. He had the house in Atlanta for the Bags and Body. The Bags and Bodies house was in Atlanta. Anyway. All right. Nicki Minaj. Shout out to Nicki Minaj. Shout out to y'all. We at 9 likes. One more like will get us to 10. Let's get one more like, please. I know y'all smart enough and strong enough to put one more like on the board. Let's run it up, YouTube. Nicki Minaj basically went on a tirade. Oh, and I don't know if I said this at the beginning. This is going to be a short one, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a short one. I just had to make sure I said that. Quick disclaimer. But yeah, Nicki Minaj is going at everybody, all right? Who we got? I had compiled a bunch of tweets, me and the team. Stephen Edwards says Tricky Nicki is what I call her. Let's go, 10 likes, let's go. Shout out to y'all. Live is chat in the game. We got 10 likes. Yep, we done ran it up real quick. Let's go. Keep them likes rolling, please. Nicki Minaj had went at everybody. I had compiled a bunch of tweets, me and the team. She goes at Lizzo, Chrissy Teigen, Jay-Z again, And Jay-Z again. Right? Okay, Nicki is on a effing rampage. It started right here. Right? It started right here. Actually, it was before this. She had been expressing her support for Trump, but ever since she came out and made her way to the podium and stood with Trump and they embraced and held hands, it has been scrutiny. She has been scrutinized, criticized, and everything else otherwise. We don't even have to play this again. Everybody saw this. Everybody knows what's going on right here, right? This was the beginning of it. Recently, at the Grammys, this guy, Trevor Noah, takes digs at Nicki Minaj, MAGA, during monologue. Is that A-Run? A-Run says, yo, it's Piggy Minaj, dun, 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 dun. That's funny as hell. All right, now they're going to get you. Stephen Edwards said, that's my boy Trevor. Hey, man, they're going to get you. They pop up in here, bro. I'm telling you, anytime Nick, bro, they pop up. They popped up last time. All right. Shout out to Entertainment Tonight. Says Trevor Noah takes digs at Nicki Minaj during monologue.
She is still at the White House with Donald. She is not here. And Billie Eilish, Phineas, Nicki Minaj is not here. She is not here. She is still at the White House with Donald Trump discussing very important issues.
Trevor Noah totally going there as he opened the 68th annual Grammy Awards on CBS and Paramount Plus on Sunday. The former Daily Show host even
Everybody's saying it, Nicki. I know they say it's you, but it's me.
Why the biggest he roasted the 12-time Grammy nominee.
Actually, Nicki, I have the biggest ass. I have it. Everybody's saying it, Nicki. I know they say it's you, but it's me. Wop, wop, wop. Look at it. Look at it, baby.
The greatest and most successful female rapper in history, Nicki Minaj.
The dig comes days after
She is still at the White House with Donald Trump discussing very important issues.
Nicki was just one of the stars on Trevor's hit list as he hosted music.
Lock Teddy Swims' phone. Have you ever
What
tried?
they do? Cut that boy Mike?
Bad Bunny's in the building. Are you kidding me?
What was your reaction?
Bad Bunny. How many of y'all gonna watch the Super Bowl halftime show? I won't. Sean Payton said hi. What's up, Sean Payton? Shout out to you. Appreciate y'all running the likes up. YouTube. 3 more, get us to 15. Let's go. Okay, so we are all right. This is what it was. Trevor Noah. After this, Trevor Noah made a joke. What's this? Lizzo had something to say as well. Excuse me, y'all. Everybody had something to say.
Just like the American people in the comments. I knew she was wrong. Jay-Z, I knew he was. What did it say Jay-Z did? He was there in 1996. Come on, people. Like, y'all are falling for it. It's the easiest, oldest trick in the book. And honestly, I'm losing faith in the average intelligence of the American person. Because, come on. Just because somebody's name is mentioned in a 3 million document file of a person's life who's been lived over crimes who've spanned decades, doesn't mean that every single person is an accomplice. He could be mentioned. He referenced Jay-Z once. He was like, oh, we could learn from Jay-Z's business model.
She's responding to the shit that Nicki Minaj posted. Nicki was the one to post this most recently. First of all, shout out to All Urban Central. Nicki says, are y'all understanding that these people have been sacrificed? Wow. I don't know if I can even say that. Children as a way of gaining and maintaining power. If you ever vote Democrat again, you're just as soulless as they are and will perish. Maybe it's time for me to do some story times since I was trying to not say whatever the fuck. Stephen Edwards says, Lizzo, ugh. A-Run said, yes, sir. Three more likes, YouTube. Let's go.
Say this real quick before they try to call me. I've been this since 20.
Your favorite artist has been practicing rituals in a satanic cult where they take babies from other countries and mutilate and delete them as a form of blood sacrifice to their god. You see, when your master is Satan, you must constantly shed blood. However, the jigger is up.
2015 and I'm done acting surprised.
Imagine if a 30-year-old rapper was out here with a 16-year-old in this day and age and how y'all would have his head on a platter. This guy was hugging and humping on teens in broad daylight. Next, I'll get on the owner of the Shade Room and more. They sabotaged my documentary because I spoke out about abuse that I suffered. They've been trying to stall all my projects in hopes I'd lose a bunch of money and beg them for help. Their leaders still think it's a joke. The destruction that's about to come down on them isn't funny, Nicki says. Again, she's talking about this guy being 30 years old, supposedly, allegedly, right? This is what she's... How true is this? How true is this? Was Aaliyah age 15 in 96? Beyonce was 16 in 97? Damn, that was back to back. It looked bad. But do it just... We got to do some research. I saw there was a debate back and forth about if those ages were real. Were these their real? Was Aaliyah really 15 in 1996?
Energy. This wasn't a crash out. This was a parked car, engine off, window down ran.
Oh, this the pic. See, shout out to All Urban Central. They have these clips compiled and in video form. Shout out to them. But you see Jay-Z right here with Aaliyah. Don't know exactly how old she is right here, but he's holding hands. He's holding hands, and she is definitely leaned up against him, holding his hand in a manner that doesn't look as if it were to just be business. Stephen Edwards says, that's true. I Googled it. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. Oh my God. Look at this shit, y'all.
She was tweeting like she had a Google Doc open. This wasn't a freestyle, this was drafted. We talking about Nicki Minaj going nuclear on Jay-Z last night during the Grammy Awards. Now let's not play dumb. When Nicki starts tweeting about gatekeepers, power brokers, certain people deciding narratives, everybody immediately looked at Jay-Z like, huh? And the crazy part is not one industry executive clap back. When rich people get quiet, that's when the room gets quiet.
They always go straight to Jay-Z. He says Aaliyah was 17 in 96. So she could have turned. Okay, so that's a year behind. So that's 2 years behind. They always say that they'll exaggerate the ages of the people in Hollywood or whatever you call this, Hollyweird and all that, right? The ages get, they always make them younger than what they are. Just like basketball players, they'll say they're taller than what they are. In Hollywood, they usually say they're younger than what they actually are, especially when it comes to women. So for you say she was 17 in 96, not 15, according to Google. Ms. Duval says, rest in peace. Stephen Edwards says he did, in fact, meet Beyonce when she was 16, though. Meeting her and actually meeting her and meeting her are two different things. You get what I'm saying? Like, he could have met her like, hey, how you doing? I'm Jay-Z. Or did he meet her like, you know, that's two different things. Did he meet her or did he meet her? That's all I'm saying. Did he meet her Or did he meet her? He could meet her like, hi, I'm Jay-Z, nice to meet you. Or he could be like, excuse me, miss. Nicki Minaj says the LGBT has also started seeing through the veil, and it has pissed them off. Why are they getting the gay vote by default? They moved on from the gay vote to flying in people to vote for them. No loyalty to anyone. The gay community should be able to choose every 4 years like everybody else. Nicki also says any Christian who votes Democrat again is a fool. They're showing people that it's okay to disrupt a church during worship. This is how they truly feel about you. The veil is lifted. No morals, no integrity. It's not enough for them to have an opinion. They've escalated to physical, I'm assuming, tactics. They're flying in immigrants to vote because they reneged. Is that how you spell that? On all promises that they made to African Americans and can no longer get the African American vote by default. They're causing distractions in the streets to distract from billions they stole from taxpayers. Okay. Ridge Maddox say, come on, man. Stephen Edwards with the laughing emojis say meat and meat. Lim, is that Lim? Lim says LOL. Ridge Maddox, come on, man. Is that Is that Tume? Tume Ling Tuna Ling Monamodi. Tuna Ling Monamodi. Did I say that name right? Say this nigga be tripping. Or is that just a bunch of letters? Is that a name or is that a bunch of letters that I just tried to goddamn convert to some shit, nigga? Lim says, happy rising to all. Grand rising, super duper salute. Hello, top of the morning. Assalamu alaikum. Wake up. Whatever greeting y'all choose, man. Super duper salute to y'all. Thank y'all for rocking out. 2 more likes to get us to 15 on YouTube. 2 more likes to get us to 15 on YouTube. We appreciate y'all. Ridge Maddox says, we know he did it. Mr. Duval said, tricky Nicki. Y'all a miss. Oh, man.
Cold. Let me tell you how this all started, man. So it's the Grammy Awards, and Trevor Noah mentions Nicki Minaj on stage. Yeah, a little jokey joke, a little smile, a little chuckle.
Nicki Minaj is not here. She is not here. She is.
Man, Nicki wasn't having that. That's why she immediately, went at him. Trevor refuses to come out the closet when everyone in the industry knows his boyfriend, allegedly. Hold on, where was that tweet at earlier? And if I'm not mistaken, who did she... Did she do that with the Child's Play meme? Or was it? Oh, no. That ain't it. That ain't it. I thought I had it. Fuck. Anyway, Nicki says Trevor refers. Damn, I'm from Memphis now. Trevor refuses to come out the closet when everybody in the industry knows who his boyfriend knows his boyfriend. Who the fuck? I could have swore it was a picture that she tweeted that it was Jay-Z on the pic. Fuck.
Industry knows his boyfriend, allegedly. Then she went in apocalypto mode and decided to go off on the whole industry, especially Jay-Z. She started saying he was a child predator.
Y'all can't say that. Oh, here we go. This the one. Somebody commented this was somebody's comments. Jay-Z dated Foxy Brown when she was 15 and took her V card. He was 23. Jay-Z was going out with Aaliyah when she was 15, 16, 17, and he was 26, 27, 28. Jay-Z met Beyonce at 16 and started dating her when she was 18 and 19. He was 30. Jay-Z signed Rihanna at 16, and she said in an interview that she was flown to meet Jay-Z, who wouldn't let her leave until she signed the contract and locked her in the office until 3 a.m. Wow. I did not know that. I did not know that. G Fetty, what's up with it? Trae on 2 platforms. I see you over there on Twitch. He says, yo. G Fetty says that Family Matters song hit extra hard after this. Also, are those people not like us? That nigga there funny. Shout out to my boy G Fetty. Big homie Slim says on 2 platforms at the same damn time. Over there on Twitch and YouTube. Shout out to you, bro. Lim says Jaguar right. That sister is saving us. Ace Ora Media says, I'm from Memphis now. I'm from Memphis. We gotta listen to some music and drink some milk. It's that cocaine music. I'm trying to get 30,000. Shout out to y'all. 18 likes on YouTube. Let's go. 18 likes. 2 more likes to get us to the big 20. Let's go, y'all. Run it up, please. I appreciate y'all. XC, what's up with it? He says salute. Everyone. Lim says salute. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Shout out to y'all. Most aggravating chat in the game. Most appreciated chat in the world. Live chat on YouTube. Let's keep running them likes up. Keep that chat active. We're going to continue with the content, man. I see y'all over there on Twitch. I see y'all on YouTube, and I appreciate y'all the most, man. Let's go.
When she was 15, 16, 17.
Oh, we just read that.
As she said in the
Shout out to all Urban Central, though. For sure, for sure. This channel has a lot of clips compiled. They're a big channel, 2.88 million subscribers. Shout out to them. Okay, yeah, this is the one. The jig is up. Come on, bro. And then she put it in capital letters. Y'all know who the hell she talking about when she say that. The jig is up. Oh, she says I won't be releasing my album until my contract is renegotiated and until I tell you about the sabotage this Rico is finding out about Billboard. She lost me with that one. Boom. Hold on. Where is
and her name? She takes Nicki. And she said, imagine if a 30-year-old rapper was out here with a 16-year-old in this day and age, and how y'all would have his head on the platter. This guy was hugging and humping on teens in broad daylight. Clearly, Nicki Minaj could not be stopped last night. And it all started because Trevor Noah had this investigation, started coming out with all these different clips and videos saying, dang, she might be right. Check these out.
Oh man, breaking news. But as expected, the Shade Room has deleted the post that they posted originally about Jay-Z and Pusha T being in the Epstein files along with Harvey Weinstein.
Right. Because they ain't have no actual proof. It don't matter how much you feel that the nigga is nasty or did some shit. It got to be something to actual proof, but we're going to get into that right after this.
Man, it's unfortunate because, like, we have always known that media could be paid and brought for, but this is unfortunate because these are actual things that have happened. This was on the Department of Justice website. This isn't something that's fake or made up by fans. This is actually on the Department of Justice website, and yet one call from Rock Nation, one call from Jay-Z, whoever they're
Get it wiped out, right? Right, because nothing happened, right? Right, we'll get into it.
Made the call, got them to take this post down. Your minds are being warped and manipulated with whatever it is that they want you, and by they I mean people with money, want you to believe, and this is really unfortunate. Like, I thought this was the type of stuff we were supposed to be fighting against. The Cheeto does this type of stuff with media. This is a Black-owned media site, and they are not even standing on business. We should be holding ourselves accountable in moments like this, but the Shade Room isn't. This isn't something to cover up and hide. I mean, this is very serious allegations, and instead of them just putting the information out there, because this is real information, instead of them just putting the information out there, they're trying to cover it up and hide it. Even TMZ, a white-owned media outlet, which is owned by Harvey Levine, who is a Jewish man, even they posted the stuff about Weinstein, about Epstein. Like, that's his people. As far as, like, you know, race, religion, that's his people. But he still stands on business and posts the facts about them. Why can't the Shade Room do the same when it comes to Jay-Z and Pusha T? And Mark have ADHD and just focus on all of it. He's also going to say that this was a distraction to distract you all from the fact that Black journalists like Don Lemon and Georgia Ford were arrested in Minneapolis. He's going to say that it was because of that. It's all a distraction. Important.
Y'all thought the downfall of Diddy was something. The downfall of Jay-Z is going to be something. Jay-Z is working overtime right now to make sure his empire won't crumble apart. Because we're not going to act like he wasn't named in the Epstein files. Hello? As soon as he was named in the Epstein files, they going to take all the posts down and everything. He probably seen it and made some calls. Was like, nah, get that shit removed right now. Sending mad bread out, sending mad money out. Like, whatever is done in the dark will come to the light.
So, with that being said, why don't we just go ahead and segue right straight over to Pusha T and Jay-Z's name being stated in the Epstein files. I'm sure everybody knows about what's going on right now with that. I'm seeing all kind of debates online, people saying that, yeah, their names are in there, they're just associates. No, these guys, it's deeper than rap. These guys are wholeheartedly involved. Well, there are a few content creators that have went over the paperwork and have given their takes. And first and foremost, we want to salute them for taking the time out to go over the paperwork before we give our commentary and our opinion on what their breakdown of this work is. Pusha T and Jay-Z are in the Epstein file. Shout out to Fontano. I hope I'm saying this name correctly. Shit, we can continue.
He ain't gonna be able to hide this. He ain't gonna be able to just sweep this under the rug for too long. It's bound to happen, bro. It's bound to happen. I just want to know what Beyonce gonna do when all of this shit come to light. Like, is you finna stick by this man's side, or is you leaving? Or are you an accomplice? On the next episode of Dragon Ball Z.
Hold on. Mike from the Ville said light-skinned chick talking about this is the biggest OVO groupie. The one from the video we just played, she's an OVO groupie. Lim says, yep. Stephen Edwards says, I haven't seen him. Mike from the Ville says, but double tap that screen before you drink that glass of tap water, you cheap bitch. Lim says, Jay-Z, another P. Diddy. I don't listen to none of their music. Antonio Thornton, what's up with it? What up with it? Salute to you. XE is out there showing love. I can tell who read the files and who didn't. Mike from the Ville says. Oh, that's why Stephen Edwards says I haven't seen him. Okay, for sure. Big homie, I see you, man. Big homie, I see you, man. That's that Murphy. That's that South Murphy, man. XC said the problem I have with the files, why everyone focus is only on the black celebrities. I think that's just, well, I was about to say just in the circle of entertainment that we watch, but shit, then you got this guy. But then again, you see he's trying to acclimate himself to a certain, it looks as if he has acclimated his life, or at least a portion, some segment of his life to a certain, to get along, to understand, to be a fan of, try to understand, to be a fan of, or to have opinions about a certain demographic, right? That's what it looks like. So take that however you want to take it. I will say this though. I think the focus now is on the black celebrity. Jay-Z I can understand because he's a household name basically. Pusha T isn't. He's collateral damage. Excuse me, I'm saying so much. He's collateral damage. Jay-Z is the big name here more than anything, I think. But as far as it being just focused on one particular, look how long the Epstein files have been discussed, and look at everybody who's been named in them. And I think it's been, I'm not going to say fair, but I think it's been overall coverage. Yeah, it may be heightened when it's certain people of a certain skin tone, but they have continuously mentioned all of these motherfuckers. But let's get into this content. Shout out to you, XE. I Am Who I Am says Jay definitely involved in some other type of shit for real. Lim says Jennifer Lopez. Listen, I appreciate all y'all. Thank y'all. Run the likes up, please. We had 20 motherfucking likes, y'all. I gotta go ahead and I gotta say salute to y'all, the most aggravating chat in the game, most appreciated chat in the world. We done made it to 20 likes. Y'all so aggravating, dog. Y'all so aggravated. We done made it to 20 likes, man. Shout out to y'all for running it up. I appreciate y'all. I need y'all to continue running them likes up, please. Stephen Edwards says, have they implicated Diddy in them files, though? You know what? That is a good question with all that Diddy has going on, with him being in close quarters with all of these same people. Is he in this shit too? Is Diddy in this motherfucker too? Mike from the Ville said exceed because they know most people won't do much reading and go off the headlines. We come with the facts here, though. At least we try to find them if we don't have them ourselves. Shout out to y'all. Hit that like. Continuously tap that screen. Run the likes up, please. I appreciate y'all. Man, if you want to donate, any type of generosity in your heart, $ the RUMORNATI Network on Cash App. Other than that, smash the like button, abuse the like button, beat the shit out of the like button, keep the comments rolling, share the stream, tell a friend, and make sure you also go to the homepage of the channel on YouTube for all the links to all the socials. I'm gonna go ahead and put that Twitch link in there now, though. Y'all can go ahead and make that switch to Twitch. Don't be a glitch. Make that switch to Twitch. RUMORNATI, oh shit, boy. I'm about to join something I ain't never signed up for. The RUMORNATI is live on Twitch as well, and we will be having exclusive content over there. So make sure you hit that link. Join the Twitch. Let's go.
We are a month, just one single month into 2026.
XE says, why nobody hasn't been locked up yet if them files are so incriminating? I am who I am says he probably is. Stephen Edwards says, I am who I am. What if he ain't, though? Wouldn't that be something? Lim says, Playboy Mansion got them underground tunnels. Bruh, where's his Rico at? Where was the Rico for?
And honestly,
is Kevin Spacey still free?
Guys, I'm not sure if I could take much more of this year already. I've already seen too much in January, gotta be honest. Because as it is being reported in numerous outlets, the government has finally released another batch of Epstein file documents. Sometimes lightly, sometimes heavily redacted. Of course, this dump has been a total of 3 million documents, including thousands and thousands and thousands of images.
Yeah, Lizzo was not exaggerating, bro, when she said that shit. Hold on.
Why are y'all... Where's the crime? Focus. Just like the American people in the comments. I knew she was wrong. Jay-Z, I knew he was... What did it say Jay-Z did? He was there in 1996? Come on, people. Like, y'all are falling for it. It's the easiest, oldest trick in the book. And honestly, I'm losing faith in the average intelligence of the American person. Because... come on, just because somebody's name is mentioned in a 3 million document file of a person's life who's been lived over crimes who've spanned decades, doesn't mean that every single person is an accomplice.
Images and videos, as well as emails from Jeffrey Epstein himself. And there have been some very curious points of exposure. There's been some questionable stuff that we've learned about Elon Musk, Bill Gates, but I'm not just bringing this up to talk about politics, because there is at least one major relevant story to the music world coming out of this file dump, which was making waves on social media this weekend. Apparently Jay-Z and also Pusha T's names turn up in these documents. So I thought we would look at the doc in which their names turn up.
XE said, yes, Kevin Spacey is free and never been locked up. Shay, what's up with it? She says, good morning, Rumor and gang. I am who I am, says at Stephen Edwards. Shit, LOL. You right, though.
Up and see what exactly is going on. I want to say before we go any deeper into this video, this type of content for this channel is usually pretty difficult to do. Typically involves a lot of censorship and kind of dancing around literally the topics that we are discussing as a means of not getting these videos demonetized. Because frankly, for those of you who want me to be discussing these issues, if these videos aren't getting monetized, YouTube is not sharing them to you, regardless of how vital the information in them may be. So please just know if certain details are being edited or glossed over a little bit, it is not my intention to sort of downplay the severity of what is being discussed here. These documents are public record and that and you files.
Trust me,
okay,
brother,
so what is turned up here
understand.
is in just this single.
We understand over here at the RUMORNATI, my guy.
Single 2-page file from the FBI, which I will read through now. It is described as having been logged in 10th of July, 2019. It came in at 8:20 a.m. Eastern time over the FBI National Threat Operations Center hotline. This person called to identify herself as a victim of Jeff and others. Now, before I go deeper into this, I do want to say that the information here was sent in via a call through a number where when contacting the FBI, they have to take and they have to log all of this stuff legally because it is public information, even if it's not necessarily publicly available per se. It's the public information in terms of the government needs to own it and keep track of it. And the reason that's important is that there is a delineation between the nature of this and what we've broadly been discussing as Epstein files up till this point, meaning investigation-related documents the FBI collected while charging and convicting Jeff, which what we're reading here is not related to any investigation of the sort. Rather, it is a tip that, as far as I know, the FBI has not followed up on or have shown any further proof of investigating. But in approximately
Okay, I'm going to read it. It says, in approximately 1994, redacted, reveals herself 2, redacted, as a past victim of SA by Epstein. Redacted described the redacted occurred during the abuse occurred during parties. Redacted further identified blanked out blank as a friend. In approximately 1996, blank resided with blank in blank. An unknown man abducted blank from her home, whence she later awoke in the presence of Harvey Weinstein and Sean Carter, Jay-Z, while Weinstein had inserted his fingers into blank. Blank believed she was in Epstein's mansion in Florida. So this is where Jay-Z's name comes in right here. In 1996, approximately, blank resided with blank in blank. An unknown man abducted blank from her home, when she later awoke in the presence of Harvey Weinstein and Sean Carter, Jay-Z, while Weinstein had inserted his fingers into blank. Blank believed she was in Epstein's mansion in Florida. So somebody who called and gave a tip said that a woman had got abducted in 1996. She had been taken from her home, taken to a strange place that she was unfamiliar with, or taken somewhere without her consent. Obviously, she may have, well, maybe she said she had been drugged or knocked out or whatever, but she later woke up in the presence of Harvey Weinstein and Jay-Z, Sean Carter. She woke up and Weinstein had his fingers inserted into blank, the woman, who believed she was in Epstein's mansion in Florida. What is MEIN? Weinstein, Epstein. What is going on there? Y'all see that? Wow. Hold on.
1990 described the redactions, in approximately 19, whence she later awoke in the presence of Harvey Weinstein and Sean Carter,
Okay, that's what I thought. I just had to make sure. Stephen Edwards is wow. That nigga said 2 in the pink, 1 in the stink. That nigga is wild. Exceed says Hugh Hefner died with a badge of honor. I know he was on that island and files. 2 more likes to get us to 25 on YouTube. 2 more likes to get us to 25 on YouTube. Run it up, please. Let's go, y'all. Appreciate y'all. Okay, let's continue. It says blank estimated that she was abducted on 7 occasions. Wow. How do you get abducted 7 times? Blank estimated she was abducted on 7 occasions, awaking each time in an opulent indoor setting. Blank suffered from something is blanked out on multiple of those. Blank, I'm going to start that one over. Blank estimated she was abducted on 7 occasions, awaking each time in an opulent indoor setting. Blank suffered from abuse on multiple of those occasions in which Epstein participated. Blank recalled Leon Black and William Barr, current United States Attorney General, being present during some of those occasions of abuse. In approximately 2006, Blank last recalled being assaulted by Epstein. Whoa.
White people, specifically white people were not even having a hint of who Jay-Z was until Hard Knock Life dropped. That's just for real. I'll also note that years ago at this point, when, I'll be real, regardless of what people want to say in terms of Jay-Z's relevance within hip hop at that point, white people, specifically white people were not even having a hint of who Jay-Z was until Hard Knock Life dropped. That's just for real. I'll also note that years ago at this point, Jeffrey Epstein's Little Black Book, as we know it, that was packed full of celebrities and verified to be authentic. Yeah, that leaked a while ago, and there were lots of celebrity names in that Black Book, obviously not all of which were involved in his crimes. But I noticed from what I see, Jay-Z's name is not in there anywhere. Again, on its face, the allegation, the story itself doesn't seem like the most outlandish in the world. What leaves me wondering is the lack of a paper trail trail or any sort of communications? Because, I mean, as the thousands of other documents that have dropped have shown, Jeffrey was in pretty regular contact with a lot of his most famous and successful and demanding associates. The idea that Jay-Z would be doing this, but his name wouldn't be getting thrown around seems kind of strange to me. And in a way that's even kind of stranger for Pusha T, who turns up in this next page here. Same call, same allegation, just continued. So on each occasion in which this person was being abducted as well as taken advantage of.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and read this one as well. So far, people are saying it's a lack of a paper trail, a lack of proof that Jay-Z has any ongoing, continuous activity. Even though he's being named, they're saying there's still no proof. It's just somebody naming him from a anonymous tip. And here, well, wait. Let me not say the tip was anonymous. From a tip from a caller who we don't know the name of. Here it says, each occasion Blank believes she was drugged, clouding her memory. Blank attributed the drugging as frequently performed by persons assigned as handlers, whom she described as persons who established friendships with the victims. Among her handlers, Blank identified the artist Pusha T. Oh, Pusha T was one of the handlers? Hold on. Each occasion, Blank believed she was drugged, clouding her memory. Blank attributed the drugging as frequently performed by persons assigned as handlers, who she described as persons who established friendships with the victims. That's sick. Among her handlers, Pusha T, Blank identified the artist Pusha T. This is all alleged. In approximately 2007, Blank attended a party, Blank, following invitation from an unknown man who approached her as she walked down the street. Weinstein and Pusha T also attended the party and drugged her before engaging in abuse. So what? They attended the party and then they just drugged her, what, out in the blue? Or where does this drugging occur? And how do you get kidnapped from your house 7 times? How do you get abducted 7 times? And like not have no type of security or protection, or it not be a plan, or, you know, like how does that happen 7 times? I mean, Hood Rich Pablo Juan got robbed like 7 times, but I'm saying, like, how do you get kidnapped? How do you get snatched up, taken away, drugged, forget where you were at 7 times? I'm not saying it can't happen. I'm not even saying these people aren't powerful enough to make it happen if they wanted to. I'm just saying the probability, the possibility. It just don't sound, it sounds weird. But anyway, let's continue. I'm going to read this one more time. In approximately 2007, Blank attended a party, Blank, following invitations from an unknown man who approached her as she walked down the street. So you went to a party following an invitation from somebody you don't know. Harvey Weinstein and Pusha T just happened to be in that party that you didn't know existed, that a stranger came up to you and invited you to. And then you attended the party, and they attended the party and drugged her before engaging in SA. What the fuck? Blank claims to have additional information of other persons involved in the enterprise and information related to racketeering conducted in support of the trafficking. Blank further believed she was under surveillance and stalked at the direction of the people involved in the blanked out, which is abuse. Blank confirmed she was not diagnosed with any mental illness. Blank refused to provide her physical address, advising that she maintained no permanent address. Rather, she moved between staying at different hotels. Joshua Tucker says you got to think if a female want to go with somebody like Pusha T and then end up somewhere else. But yeah, 7 times. You Joshua, shout out to you. Did you hear the I'm just asking, did you hear the first read? 7 times? Blank estimated she was abducted on 7 occasions, awaking each time in an opulent indoor setting. suffered from SA on multiple of those occasions in which Epstein participated. I just want to know my question is how, to anybody that was assaulted, that was truly assaulted, I wholeheartedly am sorry and don't mean to offend you. I'm sorry for whatever happened to you. Whoever did it should be punished by the utmost, furthest, and most harsh extent of the law. But anybody who is pointing the finger for that type of activity, and there was a time in life where you may have been down for however weird it may be, you may have been down for those activities, you may have been a part of, and you may have been consenting to those activities, no matter how weird or far-fetched or outlandish they may seem, or you were with that, and now because you feel differently later on in life, you so-called are at a different level or moved on, you're at a different point and mental point in life, you want to either forget that or you feel like those people should be punished because you don't like what you chose to do at that time, F you. And if you allege something of that magnitude upon someone that hasn't committed those type of crimes against you, you should then face the consequences that they would face if charged with said crimes by you putting false allegations on them. You should get the time for the punishment. You should get the time and you should get the punishment for the crime that you are alleging on someone else. That's just how I feel about that. Before we move on, but let's go.
Times between the years of basically 2006 and 1996. And within that period of time, at the beginning of which, keep in mind, Pusha T is a 19-year-old from Virginia. For an unspecified amount of times, Pusha T was drugging her and was also her handler. Again, it's not specified how many times Pusha T was involved in this process, but enough to be among these individuals who were seen as having established friendships with the victims. And again, that's...
When does an artist have a time to be a handler for somebody else? 3 more likes, y'all. 3 more likes to get us to 30 on YouTube. Please run them likes up, y'all. 3 more likes to get us to 30 on YouTube. Run it up, please. When does an artist that's trying to grow their career, an artist at the time, Pusha T was up and coming, like when? Hold on. Where was Pusha T's career at in 2007? Hold on, let me just see if there was time for these niggas to... Or I should have asked a better question. I should have said... Okay, 2002. Okay, so he was well established. He could have had money, and I was just trying to see where was he at career-wise. Did he even have time to possibly be following someone around and being a handler or some shit like that? The fuck out of here. But all right, let's go. 30 likes, let's go. Shout out to y'all. Daniel Johnson says hi and says she shouldn't have been there in the first place. Wow. MH4743 said that's no different from having drunk sex with someone you find unattractive the next morning and then try to cry grape. G-Mo says with Meek, Pusha been talking shit about Drake. ZA4 MVP says, Daniel says, okay, for sure. Joshua Tucker says 100%, then probably trying to get paid from it. Facts. MH says facts. Josh Tucker said, yeah, she probably was hype, bro. Just trying to be in the mix. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me 7 times, shame on me, Stephen Edwards says. Josh says, you got to think if a female want to go with somebody like Pusha T to end up, okay, for sure. We read that one already. But yeah, it's hard to tell, bro. It's hard to tell. We're gonna keep the content rolling on. Let's go.
Deeper into the 2000s, at the height of Clips' popularity and success, I have a difficult time making sense of this too. And again, maybe
that's what I was trying to figure out, Fantano.
Height being a full-time or part-time sense of how this would work in the earlier portion of this timeline or even the latter portion. Because do I see Pusha T as a barely legal teenager from Virginia being a full-time or part-time trafficking handler on behalf of Jeff Epstein? That I don't know. But even deeper into the 2000s, at the height of Clips' popularity and success, I have a difficult time making sense of this too. And again, maybe it wouldn't if the allegation were merely, oh, you know, Pusha T was among the many celebrities that Epstein was involved with during that time. But no, the handler framing makes it seem almost as if he's like working for him. You want me to believe that Pusha T, while being one half of Clips and kind of building up this fledgling rap career, is a part-time, full-time handler for Epstein? So again, while obviously turning up in this file dump has me like, you know.
G Fetty said, yeah, that's why I said not like us, because Kenny shouted out, hold on. Kenny shouted out Pusha T on the Grammy stage. Facts. That's crazy, right? G Fetty said, dude, wasn't Jay-Z close to Diddy? Those people are so powerful. That's how. Then he said allegedly. Then hold on, G Fetty said, let's not discredit witnesses, please. Okay, never mind. You're not. You just openly looking at it. That nigga stupid. He said, ask Diddy. Yeah, bro. You know, I just gotta. It's got to be other ways to look at it.
Really worrying and really concerned. Simultaneously, the idea of Pusha T in this portion of his life finding the time to serve in this role for Jeff, while also doing it and leaving basically no paper trail, no communications of Jeff to him back and forth in this recent dump anyway, again, has me kind of wondering.
Right, bro, that's... Anyway,
because as some of these emails indicate too, sometimes Jeff was having discussions with others through a third party. I will also say, given our recent video on Michael Jackson with respect to these documents, there is reason to question and wonder about the motives of the government when dropping certain pieces of documentation that involve celebrity names with regards to Epstein, because often that can have the effect of distracting people from the biggest names in the files. And all.
There you go. There you go, XE. XE, you said you wonder why they only focus on certain there you go.
Of the government when dropping certain pieces of documentation that involve celebrity names with regards to Epstein, because often that can have the effect of distracting people from the biggest names in the files, and also how many times Trump turns up in the files yet again, because...
Hey, I'm just saying that's a possibility. Shout out to Fantano. Hold on. Then we got shout out to M3S3 TV. Oskino tells the truth on Jay-Z and Pusha T's name being in the Epstein files. Okay, once again, we are watching everything under the Fair Use Act. Shout out to this channel right here. Shout out to Oskino. I will say this. Everything is alleged. The views expressed do not necessarily represent the views and thoughts of the RUMORNATI network. We are watching everything under the Fair Use Act for commentary, research, education, entertainment, and satirical purposes only. I'm going to play some of this, and we going to get back to it?
How do we know that? They just put it out today.
First of all, they've been First of all, he been on the itinerary already. Obama, you know, they see the itinerary.
Yeah.
My thing is this: if I got $1 billion, and my wife got $500 million, what the fuck we going to your island for? We rich. I don't need to be at your island. What you got on your island that I can't?
But some niggas super duper rich though.
No. So I'm talking about what am I going to your island for?
If I got my own island, why wouldn't you want to come if I'm that rich?
No. Let me. I could buy my own island too. But I'm saying, but why am I coming to your island? Why everybody coming to your island? Something on your island we can't get nowhere else. Me and my wife not going to no fucking white person I don't know island. $5 I'm going to your island. I don't care what you got. I don't know you. What the fuck you got on your island?
Might not come back. No, because if his name is circulating in business, like this is the guy. That's just like
there's no business there though.
You know, but we don't know that. You know who Al Heyman is?
Yeah, I know Al Heyman the boxer.
So nobody see this motherfucker. But if they say Al Heyman say, I invite you to my island, you're not going?
Fuck no.
You might end up on a situation.
Oskino, hey, man, that nigga ain't going.
Say, Al Heyman say, I invite you to my island. You're not going?
Fuck no.
You might end up on a situation like Blink Twice.
You gotta understand, we talking about billionaires. Fuck, I need to go to Al Heyman fucking island for if I'm got $1 billion. Go there for what?
I'm going to see about that money.
You already rich. You got more money than Al Heyman.
I can be richer.
Bro,
why y'all playing games?
Bro, Richard doing what at the island? What you want? Richard doing what?
Listen.
I'm asking you doing what though? Is it like a bunch of young girls? You see the video?
What have I never been to an island?
But you see the young girls there, right? On the tape.
No, listen, that right there, I don't agree with that shit.
I know what I'm saying, but that's you ought to agree with it. If you know it's young girls there, right? Well, you want to do business there, but maybe you doing business while the little 14-year-olds rubbing your feet.
Yeah, see, I ain't. But see, here's the thing. Some of them people could have went one time, seen that, never go back. Now they name on the docket.
If you see that one time, you don't say nothing about it. You just as culprit as
you right about that. You have me right there.
You think if I come in and see you doing something with the 14-year-old?
Yo, Oskino got a point right there. Oskino has a point. But that's the thing. Everybody whose name is on them dockets and in there didn't necessarily go to the island. Am I correct? Everybody whose name brought up didn't necessarily go to the island. Am I correct? That just means there was some type of association. Some names are brought up by association. Everybody didn't get on a plane, visit the island, have direct contact with Jeffrey Epstein. Am I correct? I reserve the right to be wrong, and I may be wrong. I'm just asking, do you guys know? Josh Tucker says exactly. Lim says Michael Jackson got under tunnel, I heard. What? Big homie says they all have handlers, had to sign some paperwork real quick. What did I miss? Stephen Edwards says, I say it all the time, Trump had a spare key to the mansion. That's what they trying to conceal. Can't stop me 7606 says, ain't no damn Pusha T or Jay-Z on no damn files. Those brothers was not welcome to events like that. Real white parties. Y'all niggas tripping. XE says, to be honest, they got who they wanted. They don't give up about that list. Big homie say yeah. And Josh Tucker says Chris Tucker. Oh.
Yo, I'm gonna tell everybody I know. That nigga right there was
see because Donald Trump actually came out.
So everybody who is if you're aware, ain't no relation by the way. No, bro.
Jail.
Pull up that Riley interview.
That nigga right there was
see Donald Trump actually came out and said that he made a joke about it.
Y'all know what the fuck that is. I didn't have to say that, right?
Jeffrey likes him a little young. I heard that shit. Yeah, of course.
Hold on.
Say nothing about it. You just as culprit as
you right about that. You have me right there.
You think if I come in and see you doing something with the 14-year-old, I'm gonna tell everybody I know. That nigga right there was
see Donald Trump actually came out and said that he made a joke about it. Jeffrey likes him a little young. I heard that shit. Yeah, of course he do, but still.
But you gotta understand this. The same way as gay people, it's people that's preferences as kids. The only difference is that's illegal and it's taboo. Can you imagine waking up every day and you love a 10-year-old to death?
That's
disgusting.
Yo, all right, we can move on. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy even hearing that. I didn't know he said that. I told y'all I might skim through some of these shits, but the majority of this shit I don't watch at all before I turn it on. I did not know he was going to say that. That was crazy. 5 more likes to get us to 40 on YouTube. 5 more likes to get us to 40, y'all. Let's go run them likes up, please. I appreciate y'all. Let me see. Trying to let
on this, I think it was like some documentary, and the boy's like, man, listen, man, I know it's wrong, but he don't even want to mess with nobody else. He said, so I don't mess with nobody. He said, I can't, so I think if you're a pedophile, there's no curing it. I think you should just get some type of vasectomy or some type of get your shit
nigga
cut
need to
off.
jump off a bridge. Fuck.
Disgusting.
Because I think it's just, no.
Yeah, they talking crazy. We gonna move on. Shout out to Wayno. Shout out to Wayno. Shout out to Wayno. Jay-Z and Pusha T did what? Wayno says he gonna chime in real quick.
But yeah, listen, it's a lot going on. He was still here when Mace came out that year. It was that in approximately 1996, Blanked Out resided with Blanked Out in and Blanked Out.
XC said even if they went to the island doesn't mean they were involved with that sick motherfucker had going on. That's a fact though. That's also a fact. Like the dude said, what if you went to the island one time, seen something, and then was like, that's fucked up, I'm out of there. But also like Oskino said in his reply to that, what the fuck is going on this morning? You seen that and you didn't say nothing? I damn near gotta hold you just as accountable. You get what I'm saying? Because it's continued. And then you keep hearing about everybody. I'm sure y'all are hearing about this shit. I'm sure there's other celebrities coming out and being like, man, you seen that shit, bro? You went over there, bro. I ain't going over there no more. Or you might hear one of them be like, boy, it's cracking. I'm going over there. You supposed to tell.
No man abducted Blanked Out from her home, whence she later awoke in the presence of Harvey Weinstein and Sean Carter, Jay-Z, while Weinstein had inserted his fingers into Blanked Out, believed she was Epstein's mansion. You know how people always be debating or be saying like, man, Jay-Z wasn't even that big, wasn't even big. He was never this. Like, people always go back and say, oh, he wasn't even this. He wasn't this for his era and all of that. Let's go specifically back to 96. Jay-Z was not the fifth best rapper that year. Let's keep it 1,000, man. It was a lot of people ahead of Jay-Z in 96.
Y'all get where he's going. Before we even finish it, y'all already see where he's going. Jay-Z didn't even have the popularity. He didn't have the position. There was no reason for Epstein and Jay-Z to have any type of contact. If it was going to be at a time in his career, it would be like 20 years later, 17 years later, nigga. It wouldn't have been at this time is what he's about to say. You can already tell. Let's go.
Specifically back to 96. Jay-Z was not the fifth best rapper that year. Let's keep it 1,000, man. It was a lot of people ahead of Jay-Z in 96. But in 2019, this lady randomly remembered that she was abducted and Jay-Z was there.
3 more likes on YouTube, please. 3 more likes. Let's go. Hold on. I'm not going to say randomly remember. I don't know what's going on because one thing about you never know. People do remember stuff, bro. People do remember stuff. I don't know. Never mind. I reserve the right to be wrong.
But let's continue. Estimated she was abducted, suffered from sex abuse on Beyond Black, William Barr, and some of the occasions of abuse. And approximately that ass. I mean, when I looked in, because I don't care, but sometimes I like to see what people are saying just for the effect of them. And you got the troll and bot pages and all that. And then you got people who are actual people that really stand behind some of the shit that they read and say, oh, nah, he got away on the last one. He ain't going to get away on this one. But each occasion, believed she was drugged since the victims. He was born in 77. I looked it up. Pusha T was born in 77. I looked it up. 94, he was around 17 years old. So you mean to tell me Pharrell still hadn't gotten on yet? He still ain't pop off. But Pusha T was chilling with Jeffrey Epstein and Harvey Weinstein. Let's be for real, y'all. Approximately in 2007, attended a party following an invitation from an unknown man who approached her as she walked down the street. Weinstein and Pusha T also attended the party.
Bro, just listen to that. The motherfucker went to a party with an unknown man that was walking down the street, and all of a sudden Harvey Weinstein and Pusha T, bro, get the
7 attended a party following an invitation from an unknown man who approached her as she walked down the street. Weinstein and Pusha T also attended the party and drugged her before engaging in sexual abuse. Oh, man. You know what's so crazy about reading stuff like this? You think about those times. You think about those times because 97 was still a good year for music, right? We got the Curtis album.
This confused motherfucker's name is El Chapo Steve. You don't know if you white, Mexican, and you have a lot of energy for negativity, I see. What we're going to do for you, El Chapo Steve, first of all, we're not going to read your low vibrational, small brain comment. You have the mind of a Neanderthal and the face of a duck-billed platypus. And your father loves you in ways that he shouldn't. The same files we're talking about that could be possibly going wrong, yeah, your father loves you in that type of way. So I understand that you may be coming from a damaged place and you want to hurt other people, but you can find somewhere else to do that, brother. Over here, we're respectful. We accept everybody. As long as they lead with respect. It's not about your color. It's about your character. It's not about your sex. None of that shit. We don't care about that. We don't care about your preferences, none of that. Just we can discuss everything. We can have disagreements, but we're going to be respectful over here. So small brain, do away with you, good sir. I didn't time you out. I didn't block you. I just want to see if it goes any further. How small is your brain? How much negativity you got in you? Go ahead and post some more. How much hate you got for people you don't know that you're going to take the time out to post some ignorance in a chat, and which is engagement on the channel for the same people that you're trying to disrespect. So go ahead and engage. Keep running it up. I appreciate you, dumbass. Big Homie Slim says lawmakers, senators, Supreme Court members. Lim says, yep. Big Homie Slim says these celebrities are just a diversion. The real names we should be trying to find out that motherfucker that run this country. That's what the dude said in that last video too. MH says back in those days, rappers were only acceptable to lower class people. CEOs wasn't dealing with them like that until the late 90s, early 2000s. That's a fact. And we were talking in Chop It Up, which is in that Discord that we have, the RUMORNATI Discord. We were talking and Chop It Up after the stream yesterday, and I forgot my exact point. Phoenix made a point yesterday, and I just forgot it when I was reading something else. I'll worry about it anyway. I'll get to it later. XC says only reason Epstein was exposed because he probably bit those hands that fed him like Diddy. Epstein's case was just more severe. Joshua Tucker says that we know of. They okay girl on basketball club. On Breakfast Club. On Breakfast Club said Jay was in London, England, in one of the most priciest apartments in London with one of the biggest studios you ever known. Yeah, Moni Love. But they also said Jay. I think Moni Love. I think there was proof or evidence or something that she said that Jay-Z stopped situations with young girls, like older dudes trying to take advantage of young girls. Now, was that just a, hey, unhand her so I can get her type shit? Like, what was going on? Jambalaya Jackson said, that's nasty work. Lil Mama did it, say attention seekers. Salute, rumor, and chat. Lil Mama, what up with it? Shout out to you, Lil Mama. Juan the Great with the laughing emoji. Jambalaya Jackson says, tap that like button, y'all. It's free to like the content. It don't cost you nothing to hit that like button. So go ahead and tap that screen, hit the like button, y'all. Run it up, please. Any emotion that you have, I please ask you to express it on the like button. If you hate the commentary, if you hate the mask, if you love the commentary, if the chat is keeping you entertained and it's the livest chat in the game, or if you just want me to shut up and hurry up and get to the content, whatever emotion that you are feeling, please express it on that like button. Please. I appreciate you in advance. One more like could get us to 40. Curtis Pratt says, if y'all can remember, Harvey was involved with the movie State Property. Think about it. Oh, wow. He was. He was, bro. He was. Hold on. Wow. He was. That's crazy. I remember Dame Dash talking about that. That's crazy. That's crazy. Bruh, Curtis, you right. He was. Wow, shout out to y'all. Hold the fuck on. Hold on one motherfucking minute. Let's go. Big 40 likes. Let's go. I appreciate y'all, man, running it up all the time. Let's continue to keep them likes going. We're going to keep the content going. KJ Anderson says, and I hope IMBD document DJ Khaled 45th anniversary, Rick Ross 45th anniversary, Rick Ross 50th anniversary, Triple C's 14th anniversary, IMBD update information with movie connections. Oh, okay, I see you got some spam shit going on. I appreciate you, brother, but you are about to get, I'm going to give you a, don't do that. Stop the spam, bro. I'm going to have to go ahead. I got to be a cornball. I hate to do corny shit like this. I got to time out a nigga. Let me time you out, brother. I hate doing corny. They don't make me put you in timeout like niggas is kids. I ain't gonna put you in timeout. I hate that shit. I gotta do that. But bro, you came in here with the spam. Get the fuck out of here, brother. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to Wayno. Hip hop, New York hip hop aficionado. I will say that. I will give him that. At least in my eyes, I do put respect on his hip hop knowledge. His knowledge of the industry. Wayno is an insider. He does work in the industry, or he has worked within the industry. I'm not sure if he's still there. But you know how you an inside out, like you like an outside insider? I think Wayno is one of those guys, not accepted in those circles. He gets in because of his work. He does good work, but I don't think Wayno plays the game. Do I think Wayno turns a blind eye to some things? Yeah, maybe like, oh yeah, that dude is wearing something a little sus. Maybe I don't think he's seen nothing. Wayno seems pretty solid. I don't think Wayno has seen nothing weird like anything with anybody young. But if it's some, just like, because that's New York, period. Where like down south niggas be like, damn, what the fuck going on over there and shit like that. You know what I'm talking about? A nigga like in New York, two niggas that might be doing some wild shit on the corner be like, yo, them niggas bugging, B. And niggas just keep going. Yo, them niggas bugging, B. Niggas just keep going. Instead of like, damn, what the fuck? Oh, them niggas doing that wild. Get the fuck out of here. Anyway, yo, them niggas bugging, B. Hey, yo, fuck that, B. I'm out of here. Like, New York, nigga, they already ain't paying attention to shit that's going on anyway. New York is a tunnel vision play. Like, not saying that they're not watching their surroundings, of course, but they don't give a fuck about nothing that's going on outside of what their mission is. It's really a New York minute. You ever been in New York? You ever see people don't have time to speak in that motherfucker. Nigga will bump you and keep going. You could bump them. You could bump one of them. They gonna keep going. They might be like, what the fuck are you doing? And they gonna keep walking. They got somewhere to be. Hey, yo, what the fuck is wrong with you, B? Hey, yo, what the But yeah, shout out to Wayne, though, man. We're going to move on, though. Overall, okay, we're going to move on, but I'm going to say this. Overall, as of right now, when it comes to the Jay-Z Pusha T thing and their name being in the Einstein files, yeah, I know the name. I can't. Their name is in it, yes, 1,000%. But where's the proof that they actually did something criminal at this point? Is there a possibility they could have played a role and did some freaky shit? Yes. Am I trying to save these niggas, or am I making the case for them and fighting for them and saying, no, I don't know if they're guilty or not, but I'm talking about just based off of the facts that we're looking at that is before us. There's not enough evidence to convict them and say, these guys are guilty. They did that for sure. It's all speculatory. It's all hearsay up until there's facts. Just like they got video proof of the others, there's video and photo evidence of some of the other names, some of the larger people that they're saying are involved, and there's much more close relative communications and interactions, much way closer, and many more. I can't, regardless of if I want to go with a conspiracy or something, regardless of if I feel like some of the things this person or this person does looks funny or not, based off of what I see before me, I can't. First of all, I'm not a legal expert, so take my advice with a grain of salt, but I would not convict them. I can't charge them guilty in the court of public opinion, in my humble opinion. I can't say that they did that shit, bro. I'm not running with that. I'm more along the lines of what my boy said. Just like Big Homie said but he said it as well. I was gonna let the dudes. What names are they trying to cover up? What names are they trying to cover up? Granted, it may look weird, but Oskino may be misinformed. Oskino is hearing this and thinking that, if his name is in it, he went to. Everybody here may be misinformed. Because nobody in this room is saying anything other than those guys being involved in the capacity of being at that island. I don't think they're considering anything else. To them, I'm going to say to Oskino, everybody whose name is on that list went to the island. Even though right here we're listening, we just read and listened to two people. I read it and we listened to two other people speak on Pusha T's situation occurring at some weird space, going down a weird road, and the other lady's situation with Jay-Z, she got abducted from her house. When did you end up at an island? So I can't just go with it. I'm not writing anybody off as completely innocent. I know Hollywood is weird, but what I can't do is just convict them based off my speculation or somebody else's speculation for that matter. There's no proof. Lim says, Jaguar right, seen it. Big Homie Slim says, look at most of the kids, they all turning out to be gay or weird. Bruh, that shit we watched yesterday with Jaden Smith, when he ran up on Casanata, whatever the fuck that was. Bro, Lord have mercy. 2 more likes to get us to 45. 2 more likes to get us to 45 on YouTube. Let's go, y'all. But we're going to move on, man. We're going to move on. Shout out to Oskino. Shout out to M3S3. Shout out to Fantano. Most importantly, shout out to y'all. Most aggravating chat in the game. Most appreciated chat in the world. Let's see. Can we go something a little bit more lighthearted? We just got a few more. We got a few more little topics before we get up out of here. East New York said too much smoke not to be fired. See, man. See, I understand that as well. I understand that part as well, bro. I swear. Big Homie says they turned it into a trend right in front of our eyes, and most of us cheered it on, not really knowing what's going on. Remember seeing a lot of these white celebrities adopting black kids at one time. Facts, bro. That's a fact. Jaden says, word. Big Homie says, allegedly Oprah selling small kids in Africa. That's why she's building those schools over there. Bro, Big Homie. That's a fact, bro. All that Angelina Jolie shit. All that, bro. Why you gotta have, what is the infatuation? What's the drive behind you wanting to feed, clothe, raise, nurture 5 or 6, let's just say African children? I don't know the nationalities of all of them, but like just 5 or 6 black kids. Why not fuck and have your own child of the ethnicity of you and the father? Why not fuck and have your own child, first of all? And secondly, why not adopt a child or children that won't be affected so much socially by the color difference in their home. So now they have to fight. There's a whole nother scenario there that you can't necessarily prepare them for, which is dealing with a certain element from their own people that they may have never seen or been accustomed to, or had it explained to them, because there's nobody from that background that's around them. So now they don't know how to interact with their own people, regardless of what area they come from. They're not, so they won't be accepted wholly by their own people. They'll never be accepted wholly by anybody outside of your home, if you really even accept them wholly. So what's the motivation behind that? It almost seems like weird, like you're grooming, you're getting them to groom them and do something to them or with them, or what is the purpose behind? I never understood that. I never got it. Why do they do that? East New York said picking out black kids like duck, duck, goose. Big homie said most of the kids turn out gay and crazy as a motherfucker. Lim says, yeah, check out Gene. Oh yeah, for sure. Big homie says shit weird as hell. Black Deuce says Miss Lennox. Miss Lennox 5730. Shout out Black Deuce. East New York says facts. Lim says it was the ex-bodyguard of Diddy. Miss Lennox says they don't want black girls for this. What in the hell did I just scroll up on? I don't, just conversation, Miss Lennox. Just conversation. But yeah, it's weird. It's weird. That's why they call it Holly weird. But shout out to you, Miss Lennox, and everybody else. Who was that? Black Deuce. No, East New York. Big homie, Lim, Black Deuce. Miss Lennox, Jambalaya Jackson, Jaden, Will Chapman, that boy say no spam sandwich. Facts, had to get him up out of here with all that spam. Curtis Pratt, Juan the Great, Lil Mama, Joshua Tucker, Exceed, MH, El Chapo Steve, that was the racist bastard. Shout out to you, uncreatively racist. Can't Stop Me, G Mo, Daniel Johnson, ZA4 MVP. He said, y'all see Drake wasn't on that list. Oh, wow. Let's not leave that comment out of there. Hold on. Where all them Kendrick fans at? I Am Who I Am. Shada Sage. Stephen Edwards, let's go. Mike from the Ville. Antonio Thornton. Ace Aura Media. Into me, Manambonde. Boy, I hope I said that shit right. Miss Duval, A Runner, Sean Patton, DHGB, 890 Grimace. That's far, but it'll let me go. Then I know we got my boy G Fetty on Twitch. He said, honestly, they need more people like her. Those kids are in bad situations. She's trying to pull them from different situations. It's called having a heart, rumor. God bless her for that. He said they have the money to. Jay-Z is clearly, allegedly involved in some super fucked up shit, G Fetty says. He was an icon in 2000 to Virginia cocaine rap. He's talking about Pusha T. Grinding ain't come out to 2002. Like the government would get sued so hard. G Fetty said the government could get sued hard. He said they can't drop false information like this. It's a case they've worked on for years. He said, okay, if this is false, why is nobody suing the government then? Is what G Fetty is saying. If this is false information, why is nobody suing the government? G Fetty, I think it's because it's names in the files. It's not It's not the government bringing up charges against them. It's just names contained within the files of what people have alleged. If that's what you're saying, I'm trying to respond to that because I think that's what you're saying, my bro. East New York, he says, nah, they on the list. Mike from the Ville says, but plenty celebs on that site. If you search the name, it doesn't mean much. Big Homie says they predicted this was going to happen to Hove when Diddy got locked up. Facts. Mike says it's not false info. Nobody is reading the info correctly. That's the problem. Black Dude says, I believe every name on there have or been involved with what we hearing. Lim says Target clothesline be fruity nowadays. Mike from the Ville says Jay-Z and Pusha aren't on the list at all. I don't know if their name is, let me stop saying on the, I'll say their name is in the paperwork. Let me say that. Because I could be saying it wrong, which in turn may be fucking up a whole bunch of shit. You know what I'm talking about? And most of the, okay. Black Dude said this shit crazy, but I believe all that shit is true. Mike from the Ville said Jay-Z and Pusha T aren't on the list at all. No, their name is in the paperwork. They all wanted the files, now they got them, East New York says. This shit crazy. 4 more likes to get us to 50, y'all. 4 more likes to get us to 50. Let's move on to something a little, I guess a little more lighthearted. Is any of this shit lighthearted at the end of the day? It's all drama. It's all... Oh, when everybody turned their back on Nicki, Kevin Gates still wanted to smash.
Who you gonna put in a song? Like this song,
I
Super
saw
General,
this.
with Nicki, a freestyle, you mentioned her. Did she ever respond?
Not that I'm aware of.
Why would you even put her in a song?
Nigga won't lay. What you mean? Everybody wanted to lay dick. We had everybody wanted to lay.
You wanted to have sex with Nicki.
That sound, they're gonna lay dick.
I want Nicki. She need Kevin. She's still playing around with Kenneth.
Yeah. I said that. I did that. Please.
I don't know. I don't know.
Please forgive me. I'm just so deeply not sorry. Please forgive me.
Kev, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. I mean, maybe some might think, "Oh, he put me on a song. That's nice. Let me do what he says he wants to do." But there's probably another way, probably a better way to go about it.
Yeah, it probably was, but I was just going. I was just going that day. I went in there and just let everything out.
You didn't want to keep anything in?
I just let everything out. And hey, it's what it was.
This nigga asked, bro, that's like oh my God, this nigga straight from the boom. Why did this nigga say, so you want to keep anything in? I just went in there, I let everything out. I had anything I had on my mind. I was thinking about all kind of shit. I just had to let it out. But let me tell you, Kip, you ain't gonna leave anything in. This nigga said you ain't want to leave anything in. What the fuck? This nigga is funny. Shout out this nigga Kevin Gates though, dog.
Be honest, I don't know.
Everybody turned their back on Nicki. That nigga say shit.
I want Nicki. She need Kevin. She's still playing around with Kenneth.
Yeah. I said that.
I said that.
I did that. Please.
I don't know. I don't know.
Please forgive me. I'm just so deeply not sorry.
I wonder if Kenneth Petty gonna run that fade with Kevin Gates. Do Kenneth Petty want that fade? Mike from the Ville says heavily redacted, but they just so happen to mention Pusha T and Jay-Z. If you don't see the deflection, I don't know what to tell you. Big Homie Slim says, I will say this. When I listened to the Riley interview, I noticed he said when Charles Thomas came to the parties, nothing sexual happened because he was black. So maybe nothing happened when Hove, and I'm assuming he was finna say Pusha T, other black celebrities went to those parties. They're famous people. Lem says there's famous people that's being covered by Black Deuce says 3 million pages. Mike from the Ville said that's what it is, bro. When you say list, people think it's a list of pedos, which also isn't the case. Right, it's not a list. I may have said list, excuse me. I may have it's the files. Files and list are two different things. Their names are in the files. Their names aren't on that list. Whatever that list is of names that people are saying, I haven't seen Jay-Z or Pusha T's name on that list personally. So I'm not vouching for that. But their names are in the files. We see that already. Yeah, so there's a difference. There's a difference. Mike from the Ville said Kevin was smush Kenneth. Big homie Slim says, I put a comedy skit of this interview in the Discord in the LOL section rumor. It's funny how dude be talking like Shay Shay. Black dude says, damn, I'm from Louisiana. Kevin ain't meant that. Shit, this nigga crazy. Shit, he meant that. That nigga, man, nigga want to punch dick in her stomach. Nigga want to punch dick straight through her stomach. Well, let me tell you, Kevin, I don't think you supposed to do that because she got a husband and you talk about you want to fuck on her and put your penis in her stomach, but can't be doing it. But I don't think you be wanting to do that. Her husband ain't gonna do. Shit, I'll say it. I'm gonna punch dick right in Nicki's stomach. I'm gonna punch dick in the punch that dick through her stomach. Y'all, real quick. Y'all seen this? This nigga Trick Daddy said, this nigga Trick Daddy Dollar said a nigga need two niggas to go against him in a versus. Can we get 4 more likes, please? 4 more likes to get us to 40 on YouTube. Let's go. Black Dude says, if you listen to Grass Ain't Greener by Chris Brown, watch the first part of the official video where you think them arrows leading them to. They also said there's a segment in the Kanye's workout plan video where the girls are snatching up kids and grabbing them and taking them over to like cardboard cutouts of Diddy and Dame Dash and a couple other people. Mills on Twitch says, I've been working, talking, doing my thing. Mike, leave it alone, because when your name comes up more than one time in similar conversations, it got to be some truth to it. Oh. Hold on. So you saying like Young Buck with the transsexual allegations. His name done came up a couple times, right? Not once, which is already too many, but a couple times, like Bobby V and his transsexual allegations. Once is too many, but after so many times of this occurring, one can only tend to believe that you may possibly, more than likely, indubitably, allegedly, are involved in those activities. But Big Homie said there's a root to every rumor. Black Dude says, remember what I said. Lim says, subscribe. Yes. Salute. Super duper salute. We appreciate you. Big Homie said, yeah, I seen that. That's why I asked that question yesterday. Larry Law said, Jesus is great. 46 likes. Let's go. We at 48 now. 2 more get us to 50. Let's go. 2 more likes to get us to 50. Let's go. Listen, hold on. Who y'all got in the verses? Plies or Trick Daddy? Who y'all niggas got in the verses? Plies or Trick Daddy? I know who I got off rip. Some of my older homies and people in my age group, they might be disappointed when I say what I say. Mike from the Ville says, Mels, I'm speaking on these newly released files specifically. That FBI tip is bullshit. Use your brain. Jay-Z had rapped about younger women, correct. I'm not disputing he may be a creep. I'm simply saying this claim about him and Pusha is bullshit. That's it. That's all. That's all. Baby girl, that's all. One more like. Y'all get us to 50. Y'all, let's go. Run it up. Please, please, please. Mel said, oh no, my bad. I read that one already. One more like on YouTube. Who do you niggas got in the verses? Trick Daddy or Plies?
Matrimony album against any Plies album. That's what I said.
This is what
I'll put your Thug Matrimony album against any Plies album. That's what I said.
He said Thug Matrimony against any Plies album. I don't know if I agree with that. I might have to go back. Me personally, if I'm going to do a Trick Daddy album, it's going to be the first. It's going to be either www.thug.com or it's going to be chapter AK verse 47 for me personally. If we just comparing one album, this album to that one. Those are just the two that I'm going to choose. I know Thugs or Us. I know Thug Matrimony and all that other. I understand. I know. My two personal favorite Trick Daddy albums. www.thug.com, chapter AK verse 47. However, this nigga said Thug Matrimony against, hold on. Let me look up this track list real quick for Trick Daddy Thug Matrimony. Let me see real quick. Hold on. What was the track list? Hold on, what was the track list? Well, I think I spelled matrimony wrong. Did I? Oh no, I didn't. What was the track list? Songs. Y'all niggas keep fucking around, get stuck in the ground. I ain't no Buster C. Y'all niggas better stop fucking with me. Sugar on my tongue? Nigga, that ain't no. Down with the South, ain't a thug, I cry. Menage a trois. No, let's go. No. Bruh, this ain't it, bruh. It's what Trick Daddy album we say, and it damn sure ain't no Santa Claus. If it was, it ain't like nigga eating a Thanksgiving dinner. While y'all was dreaming of a white quitters, I was out chilling with my niggas out stealing, trying to make $1 million. What song, bro? What? 24/7, 365. Ain't no Christmas in the ghetto. We just trying to stay alive. Never even seen them, barely even know. Only hoes, it's the hoes I know. Come on, bro. He said, bro, hold on, bro. Nah, bro. Trick Daddy got way harder albums than this. This nigga here, bro, whoever bro is, shout out to him first and foremost. Hold on, I'm gonna give bro his props. Let me give the brother his props first and foremost. Hold on, brother. Let me do that first and foremost. Let me move this over here. Bro, this is official, bro, I don't want to say that name, bro. What's up with Florida niggas and they keep naming themselves Skeet, bro? Do Skeet not mean what it mean in Florida and Atlanta? There's a lot of niggas in Florida named Skeet, bro. To me, Skeet mean, Skeet. Oh, Skeet, goddamn. That make me not want to say his name, bro. But I'm going to say it because I respect it, bro. I respect your work. And shout out to you. But, bro, I just want to know what's up with Florida and the name Skeet. This nigga said his nigga name is Official Skeet Black. All right? Trick Daddy versus Plies. Shout out to him. But, bro, you got to come on, bro. Plies, Trick Daddy got way harder albums, and he got to bring more to the table than this right here, bro. If this what you talking about for a versus. Hold on, bro. Hold on. Let me go to www right there. Hold on. Come on, bro. See, these are all my niggas raw. So what? Huh? All my niggas steal. So what? Huh? Most of my niggas, bro, y'all don't know. See what I'm saying? You got to hold on for you and be strong. For the thug, yes, sir. For the thug. You feel what I'm saying? Back in the day, it wasn't no A. It wasn't no AK. Girl, you don't know now, nigga. Representing like me. Make straight like me. Gotta change my life. Lord knows I ain't feeling right. Y'all know I ain't living right. Smoking out every day. I'll be your other man, your freaky deaky sneaky other. Come on, man, this that shit, girl. I'll be your other man. Your freaky deaky sneaky coming, man. You Mr. Kick It. That's that shit. You better run, nigga. Come on. Living in a world where hearts are cold. Yeah, y'all. Living in a city with us don't live that long. So this album way hard. What about sucking fucking me? She sucking fucking you. She sucking fuck my whole crew. Now what's a nigga supposed to do? Bruh, all that's way better. Bruh, this nigga say thug matrimony, bruh. Bruh, none of that. Bruh, listen, this nigga wildin'. You finna get Trick Daddy smoked in the verses, nigga. Hold on, bruh. This nigga finna get Trick Daddy smoked. Let me go to chapter AK. I read it in the book of Thugs, chapter AK, verse 47. Hold on, bro. Where the songs at? I know these mother. I ain't even finna rap all of them, bro. Come on, bro. Atlanta, get on up. Miami, get on up. Alabama, get on up. I be your thug for life. You can't catch me, boy. America. Come on, bro. Sitting on D with me. You ain't gonna never see him sitting on. Now they wanna roll with me. Get dough with me. Drink more. Blow Joe with me. Fuck hoe. Shut up. Uh-huh. Okay. You're walking like a. Come on, bro. I can't. I'm about my. Could it be? Oh, bro, let me. I figure you a hoe, but you can't help it. Cause being raised by a hoe is kind of. Oh my God. I'ma fuck around and kill your ass. Now I gotta let you have it. Rapid fire from my automatic. Twister killed this mother. Well, how Twister verse went on that bitch? Could it be lost in myself, caught up in myself, all in the while? Could it be? Scan the love, us thug niggas can. Well, I never met a girl that could roll or feel it like you. You just skill it like you. When I kick my flow, who feel it like you? You was looking all sexy when you got out your ride, peeping out your ties, thinking of a nice girl like a, thinking of a brown girl I can see. Straight up out my eyes, she about your size. Little mama don't really seem like the type that'll bring a motherfucker drama. Some niggas done pulled through a little trauma, so it's me she seemed to honor. These other hoes been coming short lately. Me and her been hanging, smoking, banging, give shit tight swinging all in the midnight. Bro, that nigga, come on, bro. Hold on, bro. Y'all niggas don't know, bro. That nigga gonna get Trick Daddy smoked. This nigga right here, bro, shout out to you, Black. You finna get Trick smoked, bro. What was you doing? That's not the... Bro, you picked the wrong album.
This is what happened.
I'll put your...
You trying to say because of hits. But Trick got bigger hits.
Thug Matrimony album against any Plies album. That's what I said. What album you feel like Plies got that can fuck with?
Plies ain't got nail nigga fuck.
I ain't even went to the hits. Bro. I just went, bro, this nigga...
Well, none of them, their album fuck with none one of my albums. You can't melt a lot of these niggas in poem on me. This is what happened.
I'll put your Thug Matrimony album against any Plies album. That's what I said. What album you feel like Plies got that can fuck with?
A lot.
Plies ain't got nail nigga fuck with none of them. Their album fuck with none one of my albums. You can't melt a lot of these niggas in poem on me. Why you think I ain't never did a verses? You think they wasn't trying to do a verses with me? I even told the people, and you can ask Timothy, I told him, let two of them niggas jump me from my era.
They gonna lose. You like that though, I ain't gonna lie to you, boy.
I tell you, let them jump me. Cause what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cover my radio first.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna cover my street niggas. The rest of that shit. And I'm gonna keep it real the whole while.
With that being said, I ain't gonna lie. With that being said, I got Plies beating Trick in the verses, dog. I'm sorry. Nigga done ran through a whole Trick Daddy playlist and named 20 songs just then and probably sung them bitches. I got Plies, bro. I ain't gonna lie, because what it is, Trick, don't get me wrong, they both sound regional, but Trick Daddy, he got some classics that's gonna win. It ain't gonna be no smoking. But I got Plies pulling the win out, pulling out the win because songs like, what what's the shit with Neo? Bust It Baby. Shit like that that expands beyond a region. That even it breaks a barrier because of the sound. You got this R&B guy on it. The beat it's not a regional beat. You sound regional with your raps, but you could have taken that beat and that song and given it to anybody. It was formulated to already be a hit. Plies has multiple of those to where more people are going to be aware of the music and what's going on. Now, if we were basing it, let's say how they did Gucci and Jeezy in Atlanta. Let's say it was done in Miami in a closed event, not no arena, just like a closed event where it's like small, intimate, some shit like that. Trick Daddy might have more people that come out and cheer, and when you hear him going off, and it may look and sound better in a certain setting, but overall, I got Plies winning, bro. I'm sorry. She said the freeze on that video was wild. That shit is. That nigga like I was getting some head, getting some head. I was getting some head, getting some head. That nigga, I was getting, I was getting some head, getting some head. Big homie said Dade had their own sound. The industry went down there and stole it. Get this shit out the way. What is this shit? Get this shit off my damn screen. All right, my bad, y'all. Lil Mama say, LOL. Lim says the realest definition of real and the real testament from Plies. Exceed say, yeah, just thought about a Trick Daddy had those hits. Thug Holiday, Take It to the House, Shut Up. Trick Daddy had Let's Go, all that shit with Lil Jon. Drop the top and let the sun shine in. Caught me a 7 Trae Chevy, put dubs on that bitch. Candy Apple Green, niggas love. Like Trick Daddy got them hits, but Plies had more industry formulated hits that didn't have a regional sound, where a lot of Trick Daddy's hits sounded like Florida at a time until he branched off and started working with Lil Jon, and it had, that kind of Atlanta crunk sound mixed with the Florida, but it was still a region as to where that, like I said, Plies had the hits to boom, you could take them somewhere. Put anybody on this album. Put anybody on Bust It Baby. I'm asleep, but I feel your hand in my boxers. Girl, it's 5 a.m. You rubbing on Oscar. You rubbing on Oscar. That nigga Plies fun. Dog. Hey, that nigga Plies funny than a bitch. And then, hold on. Plies got them white people songs, bro. When you play Give Me That Becky, when you play Wasted, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, it's gonna be hard, bro. It's gonna be hard. That nigga say, I'm asleep, but I feel you hand on my boxer. Girl, it's 5 a.m. You rubbing on Oscar. Oh, hey, let's move on, dog. That nigga Plies. Hey, we gonna get to this Mike Jones shit. That nigga. We gonna get to this Mike Jones shit, y'all. Chevy boy NC, what up with it? He say, Plies for the win. Bush's old lady. What's up with it, Chevy? Kenny Mack says, Nicki garbage. Big homie says, yeah, Trick lost Florida when he started working with Lil Jon. Lil Mama did it. Shouting out Big homie. Big homie said, that's Mo 3. Everybody ain't your friend. Everybody ain't your partner. Everybody ain't no real nigga. If I say I got you, I got you. Yeah, that's Mo 3. Hey, why does Mike Jones keep his head covered up now? Big homie asks. I don't know. I get money. I get money. I get. Tony Yayo, my favorite hype man, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That nigga funny as fuck. Here we go. That nigga, I fuck with Yayo, dog. That's my nigga, dog. That nigga funny as a bitch. Oh, nigga, do you know what this is? It's Tony Yayo up in this bitch. Shout out my nigga Yayo, dog. This nigga be hyped like it's his song, dog.
This is aftermath. Here we go now. Damn, baby, all I need is a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Get it cracking in the club when you hear the shit. Jogging like it's hot, get to work on that back. Just shake that thing, yeah, work that thing. Let me see it go up and down. Come on, rotate that thing. I wanna touch that thing when you make it go around. Step up in the club, I'm like, who you with? To you in the house, yeah, that's my club. Yeah, I'm young, but a nigga from the old school. On the dance floor, nigga doing all moves.
All moves. Yayo a funny nigga, dog. Here you go.
It's a little low cause I twist the draw. Pocket so slow cause I moved the arm. My neck, my wrist, my ears is froze. Come get your bitch, she on me dog. You must carry y'all. On the tail low cause I switched the flow. Eyes a little low cause I twist the draw. Pocket so slow cause I moved the arm. My neck, my wrist, my ears is froze. Come get your bitch, she on me dog. You must carry y'all.
It's my nigga, dog. I ain't gonna lie,
Tail
dog.
low cause I switched the flow. Eyes a little low cause I twist the draw. Pocket so slow cause I moved the arm. My neck, my wrist, my ears is froze. Come get your bitch, she on me dog. You must have heard about the down. Now that they come on and save her. I get it crunk in the club, I'm off the chain. Number one on the chart all the time, man. To get dance for a play.
That nigga's in. Yayo funny as fuck. We gonna move on though, y'all. Shout out this nigga Mike Jones. That's my nigga, man. 50 number one fanboy can't stop me says. Lim says Mike Jones and Paul Wow. It's Paul Wow, baby. Kenny Mack says Flavor Flav is the number one hype man for real, for real. Yeah. But he's the original OG hype man. Shout out to him. Yayo, my favorite though. That nigga funny, bro. Can't stop me. Nigga thought he was Dame Dash. That nigga is hilarious to me, bro. Really, the best hype man overall might be Spliff Star. A nigga can't hype nobody better than Spliff Star hype Busta Rhymes, because think of the words and the numerous flows and pockets. He got to know all the Busta Rhymes weird ass lyrics. He be just as hype as that nigga. When he jump. One time this nigga was typing lyrics in the side of this nigga neck while he was rapping fast, and they were like, every time we be get that nigga was standing there like this, like he was typing this shit. That's really the best hype man. Shout out Flavor Flav, but that nigga just be like, yeah, boy. And be on crack and just move around and shit. Shout out to him. He was important. But that nigga was not, that nigga ain't fucking with Spliff Star. Spliff Star is really the best hype man. He's really the number one. Tony Yayo just my favorite. Albert Solomon says, too big MC. Big homie says, I was going to say that rumor, but we already had this convo before. Facts. Kenny Mack said, I probably agree. Big homie says, Yayo got to earn that money. No one is listening to Tony Yayo song or album. Yayo, yes, but not 50. I don't know about 50, Lim says. It's Power Wow, baby. Shay says, I'm still here. I was busy, but I'm listening, and I got plies for the win. I got plies too, dog. Big homie said that's the only nigga that take all 50 Cent bullshit. Damn. Can't Stop Me said, laugh my ass off. Get it, cuz. Lim said, yee. Big homie said, hey, why does Mike Jones keep his head covered now? We finna get into that. We finna find out. Water Brick says, shut the fuck up. Big homie says, okay. Can't Stop Me says, Flav set the tone. Facts. Flav kicked the door down. Hey, Water Bricks. You could tell me to shut up, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Just keep the F out of it, bro. I ain't gonna tell you to shut the fuck up. You could tell me to shut up and get to the content. That don't mean I'm gonna listen to you. But you could say that, but you don't gotta be so disrespectful, bro. Lead with respect, bro. You'll get a better outcome. Shout out to you though. You know what I'm saying? Stay active in the chat. Go ahead and express your disdain, your dislike for the commentary in the chat, but do it with some kind of respect. And if you really want me to shut the fuck up, hit that like button. That'll make me shut up faster. I seen them lights go up. I appreciate you though. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat staying active, keeping the chat rolling, keeping them likes going up, helping us stay in the algorithm. They trying to blackball a black man. I was born with 2 of those. We fight back with a black mask, man. Shout out to y'all, the most aggravating chat in the game, most appreciated chat in the mother effing world. Let's go. Y'all so aggravating, dog.
It's so aggravating.
You know why?
Hell, man.
Y'all aggravated. Cause we got 50 likes, nigga. Let's go. Shout out to y'all. We done made 50 likes, nigga. Let's go. We done broke the goddamn glass. 50 likes on their ass. Shout out to y'all. Most aggravating chat in the game. Most appreciated chat in the world, man. Thank y'all for rocking out all the time. Always, continuously. Always got to show love to the chat. You know what I'm talking about? Lim said, it's the people's champ. Big homie says, Water Bricks can kick rocks and haul ass if he don't like the commentary. No one is asking you to be here, motherfucker. We've been doing this itch before you came along, nigga. Shay say, let's go. Bow, bow, bow. We busting at him, y'all. We keep going. We going to keep this content rolling. Shout out to y'all. Mel says, but I thought it was to protect women and believe. Hold on. Mel says, I thought it was protect women and believe all of what they say, hashtag. There go Mel's with the trolling, talking to Mike. That was a smart ass response. I'm going to go ahead and jump in front of that and say that was just being a smart ass response. I think, I could be wrong. I think Mel was just being a smart ass. That was, there we go. Little mama says, another one, and another one, and another one, another one bites. Another one bites the goddamn dust. Man, it's okay.
Yeah, I know.
He'll be all right. Small guy, small fry, you'll be all right, man. We lead with respect around here, man. We have fun, bro. You welcome to voice your opinion, bro. I know everybody's not gonna like me, what I say, how I talk, what we got going on over here, what we're watching, or even like themselves or their day. I understand that, bro. And you're welcome to express that. Only thing I ask is that you please leave the disrespect at the door. You know what I'm talking about? Leave that outside, bro. But you're welcome to have any conversation, bro. You can tell me how much you don't like it, but as soon as it get disrespectful, I'll return that. Other than that, we're gonna move on to the content, dog, because I respect my people too much. They want me to shut up and get to the content and not keep addressing yo bitch ass. See, now I gotta get disrespectful. Goddamn. Anyway, shout out to you, bro. You can talk about it on Discord if you want to, bro. You can come up talk about it. Oh, let me put that Discord link in there real quick in case anybody want to come up and chime in. If not, if y'all just want to join the Discord and stay tuned in, we do things over there. Sometimes we have movie nights. Sometimes we have live DJing. Sometimes we watch battle rap and boxing events. Sometimes we just sit in there and chat and chop it up and talk shit. And sometimes we got some real serious business shit being planned out going on in there. If you want to possibly be part of the festivities and activities, hit that link right there that I just put in the chat on YouTube. There you go. Join the Discord. Come up, give your opinions, give your comments on the content. Take that link, copy it, paste it in another browser because the YouTube browser might not open the Discord link for you. So you can copy that link, paste it in another browser, open it right up, get straight to the Discord. If that doesn't work, we do have other options, but I'm pretty sure the Discord will work. Shout out to y'all. We're going to move on with this content. My boy Big Homie asks, why the fuck do Mike Jones always got his head covered? I don't know if he's ashamed of being bald. I don't know if he got one of them heads like Rocco the Don where you got like a bunch of lines in it and it looked like a brain. Y'all seen that nigga Rocco scalp? Boy, god damn. Shout out to Rocco. That's my nigga, but shit. Anyway, This nigga Rocco scalp so goddamn messed up. I would keep a hat on too. 3 more likes to get us to 55 on YouTube. 3 more likes to get us to 55, y'all. Let's go. But Mike Jones, let me tell you why we're talking about him. And then I just wanted to get into some of the old history of Mike Jones, man. And not to make fun or pick at, but it's something that happened. It was a pivotal point, man. It was kind of, and we got Slim Thug going to speak on it. Mike Jones seems to be having possibly a resurgence. He might possibly be on the verge of a resurgence. Shout out to Mike Jones. And it may start with him getting the ever so popular, infamous phone number 281-330-8004. Hit Mike Jones up on the low, cause Mike Jones about to blow. Mike Jones, who Mike Jones? The one and only, you can't clone me. Got a lot of haters and a lot of homies. Some friends and some phony. Back then they didn't want me. Now hot, they all on me. Big homie say Rocco scalp look like he got a lot on his mind. Yeah, Rocco scalp look like he's in deep thought. 3 more likes to get us to 55 on YouTube. Let's go. So, yeah, Mike Jones finally got his number back. The infamous 281-330-8004. Y'all, I wonder what would happen if we called it. He says he gets 500,000 phone calls a day. I don't know if that's exaggeration, but he got his number back. He said he's having a resurgence. He's getting locked up. He's getting locked in, booked. He's getting all kind of bookings. It never stopped. He never slowed down. Mike Jones is supposedly back. We're going to get into that. We're going to get into some of why the industry may have turned their back on Mike Jones and how one of his industry counterparts feels about that. One of his fellow Houstonians and Slim Thug, and how he feels about the industry turning their back on Mike Jones. So let's go.
My phone number is back. You see what's going on, and that's jumping, like shows, bookings, whatever. Like I can drop a record tomorrow and it's gonna react because.
What's up with these niggas that's like over 40 with the naked face? The only nigga, pause if necessary, but the only nigga that I think that naked face shit happens to work for now at that age is Willie D, and that's probably because he always had the naked face. Like the rest of these niggas that's like over 40 with the naked face, you look weird. You gotta have a mustache or something, a goatee or something. This nigga got the full butt face, and it look, nigga look like E. Ness. Y'all know who E. Ness is? The battle rapper E. Ness? Nigga look like E. Ness. Who? Mike Jones, E. Ness looking ass. Oh, E. Ness got a beard. Never mind. I mean a mustache. My bad. My bad, E. Ness. My bad, bro. Oops.
Because I know I got.
Still look like that nigga to me.
Most of my tools.
Louis VB said, I noticed that too. Who's Big Bokey? You mean Big Pokey? I stay flossing in that candy paint, blowing dank, sipping drink.
Yeah.
Direct connect with the fans.
Yeah, especially with my fans, yeah.
That ain't Big Pokey, I'm just saying. XE says, look like they're waiting on the next child. For real, PDFO face ad, right. Big homie says, the up-and-coming young rappers in Houston said they don't F with Slim Thug and a lot of the older cat because they don't help put anybody on. Right, I heard that too.
5 years ago, we announced that the number was back, but it wasn't like this, right?
Half and half, like I was just saying,
Okay.
like you got 2 ports on your phone. When you call me, that's a port. And when I call you, that's a port. So if you only able to call me, but I can't call you back, that means Nextel might have the port where you can call me, and Sprint might got the port where you can't. So it's a lot of behind the scene politics you got to learn about the phone stuff now. You feel what I'm saying? Because the fans are like, man, Mike John, we can't call you like they doing right now. Man, Mike John, we can't call you. Yeah, you can call us, but we can't call you back though. What's up? What's going on? You feel me? So now behind the scene, figuring out why this company or this company won't give me the port back. So yeah, I was happy to even be able to use it halfway, but I couldn't use it all the way. Like I walked in the door showing you it's all the way. FaceTime, I never did that before with the fans. It was like 30, 35 fans all in once. And I'm shocked about it. I'm like, how is this happening? Because they just said, once they get the link, they pass it, and it grows and it grows and it grows. So I can just imagine how big and how powerful that tool of a phone is to still be working, to still be known, and still be saving people's phones. Like, it's just a blessing.
2005, 2006, the number is introduced. I mean, you're shouting it out, yelling it every record, everybody knows it, and then it's taken from you.
Mm-hmm.
Why was it taken at that time?
Because a lot of people was hacking the number.
Hacking it?
Hacking it. Like, so at the time, it was with Nextel. It got converted over to Sprint. You see what I'm saying?
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the time.
I was gonna call Mike Jones.
I think, yeah, from Nextel to Sprint. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. And then you got people that work at the jobs. You got people that's looking on there, oh, Mike Jones got this number here. You got people that's able to go in there and change things. So I can't even call. When they call and, hey, we need the 2-letter password, I'm like, I ain't put no password on this thing. Well, I'm sorry, sir, you can't even get in your account. What you mean I can't get in my account? Like, I opened this account. Well, sir, if you don't got the password, you can't get in. Then when I check my voicemail, it's, hey, man, this little Richard, man, out of Detroit. I'm like, how the hell did this dude get my voicemail? Now all the fans are coming in and getting the traffic of what he's saying. They changed the voicemail that I had no control. That's when I started understanding the politics of the phones. You see what I'm saying? Like, dang, like I'm paying my bill, like it ain't nothing but $200 a month. It was an incoming, outcoming, one price back then. Remember, they had the Nextel. So I knew I could afford the bill. Like, as you can tell, I could afford the bill, but it was some behind the scenes stuff that was going on, and they was complaining about I'm getting too much traffic to the phone, and I might be doing this and I might be doing that. Mind you, that was new Mike Jones. The world ain't never just seen the phone number phenomenon like that. So it was new. Like, I went from singular wireless.
Damn near. Huh? They would treat you like a criminal damn near. Like,
it was like, what you doing, my boy? What you doing? Because I wasn't proven all the way as an artist.
Oh, I thought it was ringing back. I was finna say they call it back.
That's everything that I'm trying to be, that I was able to be today, even though I'm fighting through the government financial.
I tried to call the nigga. One more like, y'all. One more like to get us to 55, please. Damn, I tried to call this nigga. Y'all want to call him back? Who?
I was just trying to do an experiment and see if this number was going to stick with me to the test of times, what you see it has. But at that time, I was just like, I'm going to give it a shot. I had singular wireless. The number was 281-455-1858. I used to get that number out a lot. Timeline to tell you and show you. I've been on this, but the number was so high, the bill was so high, they weren't giving us unlimited incoming, outcoming. The bill was like $2,000, $3,000 a month. But I was keeping it going because I'm going to different radio stations, giving the phone number out, so I didn't want to let it die. I was like, F it, if it's just gonna be I just gotta use it. It's worth me paying that, But my brother, Soldier, he was like, man, next year they got them unlimited incoming, outcoming plans, bro. You might wanna. So I went there, checked it out, and that's where I found the 281-330-8004, the number that's here. You feel me? So I was like, yeah, I could do that. You feel me? So it got a little ring to it. I can, let me get that. Let me get that number. Let me get that.
Tried to get it on the phone. We tried to. Wavy World, what's up with it? What's up with it? Shout out to you. I appreciate the likes, y'all. We at 55. Let's go. 55 likes. You 255 lighters on my dress. Oh, yes, sir. Actually, they done jumped up to 57. Let's go. 3, 5, 7, get loose. Hey, shout out to y'all. 57 likes. Run them up, please. 3 more, get us to 60. Damn, y'all ain't playing today. Let's go.
And it was an easy. This your number, here you go, no problem. Kind of like it was the other day. Just been 24 hours since I connected all the way, FaceTime all the way back with my phone. And that feeling was like 20 years ago when I had it fully. No FaceTime, because FaceTime wasn't invented yet, right? So I was just happy to have a phone. But then all of a sudden, people started hacking my phone. The more I blew up with the Back Then song, the more people start hacking my phone. Because now they want to promote through Say Cheese.
Is that the first time you put your song your number in a song on Back Then?
No, I put the number in songs before Back Then.
Do you remember that song?
Hold on, bro. This nigga do not know. Yeah, he don't know the history. He don't know Mike Jones when he was rapping with Mag and No. Playboy, you ballin'. If you got Scribble Williams and screens falling. 4-5. Playboy, you ballin'. If you got Spreewell Williams and Screen Falling, 4 or 5, it ain't balling. Then I forgot that shit. Hold on, bro. Mike Jones. And what his name was? Magno. Nigga, that's what? That nigga Mike Jones been saying it. That's when he said, I got a lot of hoes because I got a lot of money. I moved out the ghetto because they say I'm acting funny.
Swisher House.
Playboy, you got Spreewell Williams and Screens Falling. That's the chop. Hold on. No, we don't want that one. Playboy, you ballin'. What's this one?
I'm so cold in the game. Southside players screw.
I'm so throwed in the game. What these niggas on?
What's up, T-Fab? What's going on?
You don't work, you don't eat, you don't grind, you don't shine.
If you don't work, you don't eat. You don't grind, you don't shine.
See what I'm saying? Playboy, you ballin'.
Playboy, you ballin'.
If you got Spreewell Williams and Screen Falling.
If you got 4, 5 Clarion ballin'. You get the club on dubs in your name, they be
Calling. You ballin'. If you got them candy colors with butters on colors. You got a bunch of girls and they all know each other. Hold on, bro. Nigga don't know about that shit. Y'all don't know about this. Hold on, bro.
Man, it's going down.
Hold on, bro. Y'all don't know about this shit right here. I ain't even supposed to play this. All this shit gotta get cut out the... Who?
Mike Jones.
Who?
Mike Jones. Who? Mike Jones.
Man.
Putting it down. Swisher House. 5,000 watts.
R.I.P. Michael 5,000 watts. See, y'all don't know the history. Y'all don't know 5,000 just died. Them boys been, bro, y'all don't know about Michael 5,000 watts. Who was his OG? OG Ron C. Screw.
I got a lot of hoes cause I got a lot of money. I moved out the ghetto, now they say I'm acting funny. I pull up in the dropper on choppers with boppers. One day I'm on swangers, next day don't stop us. I might hit the mall and just ball till I foul. I might sip Louis Mo in a crystal. I am Mike Jones. Mike Jones that can make cash with or without the microphone. I post up on the cut, show out Princess Cuts, candy red butter guzzle.
Boy needs slimy slut. Cause I can't get caught. I'm trying to overstuff cash flow when my vault gotta crawl for I walk, gotta grind for I shine. When I hit the scene, fan know I'ma put it down. Cause I'm the one and only, can't nobody clone me. Long as I got cash, Mike Jones never lonely. Who? My album. Who is Mike Jones coming soon? My album. Who is Mike Jones coming soon? Anyway.
He seen most of that, mainly of that. So he like, nah, I'm gonna leave and I'm gonna set up my own shop. Respect.
All right, anyway, let's get to this. This is all he's talking about the phone pretty much this whole interview, I think. This is pretty much what happened to Mike Jones, though, bro. Mike Jones got in a goddamn fight, bro. All right. Mike Jones got in the goddamn fight. Trae the Truth punched him. I looked for the footage. I can't find the footage nowhere on the internet. I'm sure it's out there, but there were some things that went down. They're saying that this is the reason. A lot of people say this is when it was a turning point for Mike Jones. If I remember correctly, Mike Jones still had hits after this, right? Is anybody with me? After the Ozone, wasn't Mr. Jones after the Ozone Awards? But you'll never catch Mr. Jones. Wasn't that was after this?
When you go there, that's why I went there. Nigga, gonna sneak up behind me and stick me up. Cause I'm out in this bitch chilling up. Nigga hate me like that. Nigga hate me like first. Nigga been on swing. Niggas hate me though.
Bruh, there's a lot of red Kool-Aid on that goddamn on that towel. Sheesh. I don't know where the actual facts. Okay, the Cut It Buddy song. See, that's what I'm saying. The nigga still had hit. Lil Mama said, oh, my eyes tight as heck. It's time to go to sleep. You guys have a safe and beautiful day. Stop killing those iguanas in Florida and salute. Shout out to you, Lil Mama. Boom, boom. Have a good one. Lil Mama, be safe. Much love. Super duper salute to you and always appreciate you. Already know that for sure. So Trae the Truth, in case y'all don't know the history of this right here, Trae the Truth and Mike Jones had an altercation at what was known at one time as the Ozone Awards. The Ozone was a publication, a magazine that was put out before a lot of y'all was probably born. It was pretty regional. It was regional, right? As far as I know. But it was big. It was respected. And yeah, Trae the Truth punched Mike Jones at the Ozone. Mike Jones went back on stage and like continued to host the show. And we'll get to it.
When you go there, that's why I went there. Nigga gonna sneak up behind me and stick me, dog. Cause I'm out in this bitch chilling, dog. Nigga hate me like that. Niggas hate me like first. Nigga been on swing. Niggas hate me, dog. Niggas talking about we gotta come together. How fuck we come together? Nigga gonna sneak up behind me and hit you, dog. What kind of shit is that, JQ, dog? Please announce that shit tomorrow, dog. I'll get on that bitch myself, dog. It's on, dog. Are y'all leaving? Let's go, man. Hey, where we going?
Michael, he's telling the radio DJ that you got to say something. Oh, he talk. Come on, Mike. Nigga walked up on side me and hit me, dog. Is that snitching? Is he snitching? He said, Trae, man, I ain't got nothing else to say, homie. Oh, man. Little Slim Thug. Tall ass, that long ass t-shirt. That shirt long as a bitch. Long ass t-shirt.
Incident with you and Mike Jones. Yeah. What was that about exactly?
I mean, me and him been had friction. That's just what that was. Long story short, we were speaking at the Ozone Awards, and he just kind of got out of character, you know.
What do you mean by get out of character?
Got out of character because we talking low to each other. You know, my thing with me, I stick to the code, so there was no point in me doing all the rah-rah. So we speaking side to side. You know what I'm saying? It's a gate between us.
What was the issue that you guys were talking about?
That was our first time seeing each other in a long time, so it was a whole bunch of issues we had, from club issues to just I take it seriously to how you handle the city. You know what I'm saying? Like I kind of take offense when you don't really fuck with the city and you kind of shit on the city, but whenever you got people from out of town, in town, and all that, then you want to act like this what this is. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't really to the point. Put it like this: when we were speaking, it could have been handled right then and there until he just got out of character with it. When he got out of character, I mean, shit, you jumped in them shoes. It is what it is. If I get out of character with somebody and I jump in them shoes, whatever come with that territory, I got to be prepared for.
So basically, you start getting loud with you?
Yeah. He just started getting real loud and arrogant. You know, getting beside himself, and it's like, you know, damn well you wouldn't do that any other time. You know what I'm saying? So like.
It's one or two ways this could be looked at. Like that nigga Big Homie say, you down bad for that, Mike Jones. Lim says, Lil Mama, LOL. Oh, Lil Mama, yeah, I worked third shift last night. I know that's right, Lil Mama. Go ahead and get your rest. You can look at this a few ways, right? You can't control. If I call myself being the cooler head and I approach you, I can't tell, and we have had prior disagreements. We may not have seen each other face to face, but we have prior disagreements. I can't tell you how to react, right? You can almost say I'm trying to Trae is trying to bully the situation to where it's somebody you damn near know you could beat up. You tower over him. You bigger than him. You know what I mean? It's not a fair fight or whatever, but that don't, we talking about the streets, so it don't matter. There's no weight class in the streets. You get your ass knocked out by a little nigga, big nigga, it don't matter. But anyway, right? So Trae walks up and addresses somebody who had a problem with him, and he didn't respond in the respectful manner that you anticipated. So just why did you pretend as if you were going up to address him on something peaceful when you know anytime you approach somebody in that manner, it could end up like this? Just say, I went to check the temperature and it got wrong. Don't say, oh, I tried to come to him like a man, respectfully and all this. Stop trying to paint the picture like you was just the good guy and it only went wrong because he did something wrong. No, nigga, you can't control how a nigga react. You walking up on me in my personal space. Mike Jones said he was walking away from you and saying, go on, Trae, I don't even want to talk to you about some shit or something like that. You took it wrong, because it's another interview where Trae says he tried to walk away, so he tried to turn around. Before he could turn around, I turned him back around. Don't fuck around. Let me find this shit, Trae, because you was on some bullshit. You really was on some hating shit because it's him, not you. That's really what it seemed like. And you feel like this nigga ain't as street as me. He can't beat me, so I'm gonna try to bully him. If he don't play pussy when I approach him, it's gonna be something. So it was gonna be something regardless, because you want a nigga to play pussy and keep the hush mouth. Just because you might beat me up in a fight don't mean we ain't gonna fight, nigga. But see, Mike Jones didn't fight back. I'm talking about him. At least that's what they said. Mike Jones didn't fight back. But just because you can beat me up don't mean that we ain't finna fight, bro. Don't think you finna bully shit. You gonna have to earn that. So that's I feel like Trae was on some hating ass shit, bro. I ain't gonna care.
The difference is I'm not used to. I didn't come in on the industry side. I came in on the street side. So it's certain shit, certain principles.
Yeah, you street. You got that string hanging from the side of your shirt too. There, I thought it was a wrinkle in the curtain, but that's your goddamn corner store white tee with the V-neck, nigga. I thought that looking like Doughboy. That nigga look like Doughboy who signed the free bands right there, don't it? Doe Beasley looking there. Right here, this particular picture, he look like Doe Beasley daddy from Free Band looking there. Oh, really?
For the certain shit you gotta abide by. Like, you disrespect me, I'm not thinking the way I'm at. I even apologize to Julia, because those on the walls was a good thing, that helped a lot of us, no lie. And I still fuck with Julia, like that's my ace. But, shit, that's like me and you having words right now, you just get disrespectful, I get disrespectful. I'm not gonna think, man, I'm gonna catch that nigga 2 weeks later when he outside the basketball court, now we gonna handle this right now, because I don't need to go home trying to think, I don't even want to think about it, let's go and get it over right now. So that's just how that shit went, you know what I'm saying? But it's done, man, like the crazy shit is just to prove people that I didn't need, like I'm a strong believer of certain principles, just to prove to people that it wasn't for no attention to none of that. I stopped doing music for the next 6 months. If you pay attention, none of my records came out after that.
Why that?
Because I didn't want nobody to feel like I needed. Everybody was like, man, even though this shit happened, you probably didn't capitalize off it. I don't want to capitalize.
Wasn't Trae banned off the radio? If I ain't mistaken, wasn't Trae banned or some shit like that? Was this around the same time, or is he trying to use one thing to say another, or was that real? Did he really fall back like, I ain't trying to capitalize? I don't know, bro. That nigga.
Because I didn't do that for that reason, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't do it just to show motherfuckers I'm cool with going a long way around in life, at the end of the day, because I ain't gonna ever sell my soul or do nothing I ain't gonna feel comfortable doing.
It seemed like Mike Jones kind of stopped really putting out music as much after that point as well. Because it seemed, it seemed like he kind of fell back from music a little bit.
I mean, he came with other records. I just don't know if the support was there from other cities, but he came with records immediately after the shit. He had
He came with records. But hold on. This was right after this happened, though, right after he punched Mike Jones in the nose, Mike Jones went and got on stage. That's what I was saying. Yeah, right. Trae got blackballed in Texas. I thought it was just the radio. It was Texas. Y'all run the likes up, please. We at 60 on YouTube. Let's get to 65. 5 more likes to get us to 65. Let's go. Lim says, check. Diamond 58 says, Mike Jones' shoes were still in the middle of the floor. Classic. Mikey Mike Day 89 says, yeah, I'm new over. Finna see what's up. T-Pain CT says, you on here gossiping like a female. Hey, T-Bo, that's a female. Big Homie says Trae sound like he was on some hating shit. Big Homie says they wouldn't play his music in Texas radio after that. Oh. Hold on, he got blackballed for what? That if something happened at the Trae Day event? Why did he end up getting blackballed? Or was it this Mike Jones situation? But T-Pain, do you know what gossip is? T-Pain, do you know what gossip is? Shout out to you though. I could have swore we was looking at evidence. We were looking at visual evidence, right? I could have swore that's what we was doing, but yeah. This is shit that actually happened. Damn, Mike Jones, right after he finished talking to the police and told the police, Trae, I ain't want nothing, the nigga walked up on the side of me. Hold on real quick. Where that shit at with Trae talked about it? Not this one. Not this one. I can't find it. Was it this one?
Never not see us, man. So if you ever want to put your money up, or if you want to go get a nigga, you bring it through there, bro. I got to shoot my nigga. That's it. That's all I want you to do, bro. Nothing else. If you ever want to find us, we out here, baby. We out here. You see me by myself like how I was at Ozone, nigga. One of my niggas ran through your pack of niggas to get to me to help me while I'm sitting there fighting all you hoes, bro. Because if it have been me, you ain't going to get through my pack of niggas, bro. You going to get shot the other way. Believe that. And long story short, nigga got out of line, bro. If you ever think that because you deeper than me or whatever it is, it ain't gonna be the same as if I'm with my mob or not, bro, you got that wrong, nigga. So understand that. Nigga, you see me now, I'm Cadillacing, that's how it's always gonna be, bro. I get out there with the best of them, nigga, for real. It's a respect factor. Nigga gonna respect what the fuck it is. Nigga, I'm on the front line for Houston, nigga. I put on for my city. I ain't gotta get on the internet and do interviews. I don't even wanna do these interviews, to be honest. But it is what it is, nigga.
You know everybody's gonna.
Yeah, I mean, my thing, just don't get on there. This man saying I jumped him, bro. Like, how G is that, bro? Well, did any of y'all get to, you seen it?
I seen it.
Bro, it's witnesses, bro. It's witnesses all across the board, my nigga. So how the fuck a nigga jump you, hit you in the back of your head? Come on, bro.
How you get hit in the back of the head?
And your nose is fucked up, bro. I'm trying to understand that. And how you got time to say you in the streets, but you doing the interview on the net? That nigga he don't do nothing for the hood, bro, nothing.
Well, Mike Jones, damn, all right. Now you can't be doing that police talking shit if you say you from the streets, Mike Jones. But anyway, after that backstage situation.
Show some love for your presenters, Alpha Mega and Mike Jones.
Who?
And David is back.
Alpha Mega was in the mix.
Mike couldn't make it, so they told me to come up here.
They picking at Mike Jones. You see the nigga said Mike couldn't make it. He had just got whooped. He had just got hit. Watch Mike Jones still pop out though.
And David is back.
Run the likes up, YouTube. Run the likes up, YouTube, please. Run the likes up, YouTube, please. 5 more get us to 65. 5 more will get us to 65. Let's go. We're not going to be here long, y'all. We're going to get up out of here after this. We got stuff to take care of. Just like everybody else, no talk about. Shout out to y'all. Y'all have been rocking out with the RUMORNATI Network, and I appreciate y'all. But if y'all want to support the channel and see the channel grow, $, the RUMORNATI Network on Cash App. Other than that, run them likes up. Keep the chat active. We're going to keep the content rolling, and we out of here after this one, y'all. Let's go.
Mike couldn't make it, so they told me to come up here. Oh, you know what's up, Mike? Hold up. Hey.
Shout out to Larry Jones. Shout out to Larry Jones with 2.
Hey, what's up, Jay? Hey, Ice Age in the building.
$5 Cash Apps yesterday. L. Jones, sorry about that.
Ice Age in the building. What's up, homie? You all right, boy? You all right? Go ahead, go ahead. Are you okay? But don't kill me, make me stronger, man.
That nigga said, are you okay?
Ice Age. Hold up.
Y'all thought it was over. Y'all thought it was over. Nigga said Alpha Mega snitching ass. Jesse Earl says, when you get knocked out from behind, you fall on your face. Not that hard to understand. For fuck's sake. Stephen Edwards says, is that Trae the truth? ABN, asshole by nature. Big homie says, Trae and crew just beat up 0 a year or 2 ago. Yep, damn sure did. Diamond says they was wrong for that. And he said Alpha Mega snitching ass. 2 more likes, y'all. 2 more likes to get us to 65. Let's go. Shout out to that boy Larry for the $10 Cash App. Let's go.
They told me to come up here. Oh, you know what's up, Mike? Hold up. Hey, what's up, Jay? Hey, Ice Age in the building.
Do he walk like he's stumbling? Look, he got a bandage across his nose. He got a whole different shirt on.
Ice Age in the building. What's up, homie? You all right, boy? You all right?
He doing a lot of I'm still good. This is damage control. Remember backstage, remember the video we just watched? His homeboy was trying to get him up out of there. Mike Jones like, nah, I ain't going nowhere. He about to slap hands with everybody. He about to slap the DJ hand. He slapping Alpha Mega hand. Damage control.
What's up, man?
And he finna call Trae out.
You all right, boy? You all right? Are you okay? But don't kill.
That nigga said, are you okay? Are you a snitch?
Are you okay? But don't kill me, make me stronger, man. Make me strong.
Who was that freestyling and said that?
Make me strong. First off, man, I gotta apologize to everybody in the building, cause we don't get down like that the next time. We players, bud. You know that. You know what I'm saying? If you gonna get me straight up. You know what I'm talking about?
He talking to Trae. He said, if you gonna get me straight up. He trying to say he got jumped.
You know what I'm saying? If you gonna get me straight up. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, I got love for everybody in the building. Tips, I'm glad you're back, baby, holding it down. Everybody that's in here, Ice Age, rap a lot for life. Jay, you already know what it is, man. What's up? Give it up for Big Chip, the president, baby.
Ice Age and Rap a Lot. Hold on, so Mike Jones was up under Rap a Lot and they allowed him to get touched? I thought Rap a Lot didn't play that.
You know, man, a lot of these people don't appreciate the DJs. I don't know why they ain't appreciate the DJ. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for no DJs. For real. So we got, hold on, everybody give it up for the DJs one time, baby. What's up? Oh. You know I made history, right? What you do? I put the Bentley on swingers. Y'all think I'm lying? Oh, it's outside, just sitting poking, baby. Get your car game up and put on some swingers. And we gonna represent H-Time. Where my credit buddies at?
Oh, this song was already out. So hold on. This may have been the downfall.
Take you to my job, my job, my job. Back then they my job. Look out for Ace Who Gutter. We the best. Who? My job. In the field. What's up, Wicked? What's good? What?
5,000. You shaking 5,000.
I gotta give a lot of love to Watts too. Watts showed me a lot of love with the Swish House coming out. Shout out to Swish House too. Y'all give Swish House a big round of applause, man. Swish House did a whole lot for me. You know what I'm saying? So who the nominees? Tell me. Who won? Who the nominees? That's CJ.
Ladies and gentlemen, the nominees for DJ of the Year. Record ranking. DJ Trae. DJ Khaled. DJ Premier.
Hold it.
I put a spectator now on the nigga hold me.
We the best.
Alpha Mega Rusty throw that. We the best. We that nigga. It's all right, man. We the best. Why the fuck? Why the nigga talk like that? Why that nigga talk like that? We the best. God damn, it hurt to talk, don't it? I bet it ain't hurt to snitch, though. I bet you came out real clear when he was like, yep, it was him. Yep. I bet you ain't struggled to say a word then.
Give it up for my homie DJ Khaled.
That nigga say,
I put a spectator now on the nigga hold me.
we the best. Nigga finna die. We the best.
Give it up for my homie DJ Khaled.
Yeah, nigga, come on up here.
I love you too, baby.
I tell you too, man.
Man,
You
Ross,
know
what's
I
up,
will.
baby? Khaled. What up, Flo? Houston, make some motherfucking noise right now. Khaled. You know I do it for us. Shout out to all the other albums. There's a time where I can actually thank y'all in front of millions of people.
Flo Rida, Ross, Ace Hood, Briscoe. Is that Briscoe? Yeah, that's Briscoe.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm dropping my.
Hold on. Flo Rida, Ross, Ace, Briscoe. Who is that fat nigga right there? Is that Fred the Godson?
My new album right now on my albums and shit. I ain't gonna lie, I'm dropping my new album right now. The time where I can act for T.I.
Oh, that's Two Pistols right there. That's that nigga Two Pistols. She got it. Shout out. She got it.
Support me getting on my albums. There's a time where I can actually thank y'all in front of millions of people.
Nigga Ace Hood, nigga move Two Pistols. I'm more popular than you, fuck nigga.
Cause I wanna thank y'all for getting on my albums and shit. I ain't gonna lie, I'm dropping my new album right now, September 16th. It's gonna be the biggest shit ever. We got an Ace Who Gutter. We the best. Who? My job. Shout out Ricky Ross, E-Class, Briscoe.
Shit, it was for Mike Jones.
Or do nothing I ain't gonna feel comfortable doing.
It seemed like Mike Jones kind of stopped really putting out.
That was Billy Blue. Billy Blue darker than that.
Music as much after that point as well. You know, because it seemed, you know what I mean? It seemed like he kind of fell back from music a little bit.
I mean, he came with other records. I just don't know if the support was there from other cities, but he came with records immediately after the shit. He had a record going during the shit, if I ain't mistaken. But yeah, so I mean, as far as what happened after that, I don't really know. I mean, you know, like I said, I ain't thought about it since that day. I ain't really been worried about it, man. You know.
What Mike Jones songs came after Cuddy Buddy? Cuddy Buddy was in 2008. Okay, so after that, nobody knows none of that shit. Boy, featuring Young Day in 2009, Next to You. 2008, Swag Through the Roof, 2009. Yeah, don't nobody know what that is. What is Next to You? Oh. Okay. All right. Was that a hit? Wasn't that a hit? Ain't this a hit?
Girl, I gotta be next to you.
That wasn't no hit? I think that was a hit. Let me see. Mike Jones. Mr. Jones. When did that come out? That was 2007. That's when Weezy started that shit and started shutting him down. Mike Jones songs. Let's see. What the fuck? Why did that come up again? Mike Jones. So 2009 and that was his last. Yep. Oh, wow. Okay. All right, yeah, so 2009, around the time that happened, that Cuddy Buddy shit. Okay, cool. I just wanted to see because of this.
I just don't know if the support was there from a little bit. I mean, he came with other records. I just don't know if the support was there from other shit.
I gotta get next to you.
He had a record going during the shit, if I ain't mistaken, but yeah. So I mean, as far as what happened after that, I don't really know. I mean, you know.
Texas Tattoo Money say, yep, that was a hit. Big Visa says 2004. Lim says, yes, facts. Yeah, Billy used to go hard. Billy Blue, he talking about. Big Homie says, Steven Evans says, Ace Hood completely fell off after that watch. Bezel ironically fell off. That nigga there is stupid, bro. Slim Jones. Excuse Slim Jones. What the fuck? Who? Slim Jones. Who? Slim Jones. Who? Slim Thug. Who? Slim Thug. Who? Slim Thugger. Who? Slim Thugger. Thugger chimed in about the industry turning their bike. Damn, now I'm from there. They're back on Mike Jones. 3 more likes to get us to 70 on YouTube. 3 more likes to get us to 70. Let's go. Let's see what Slim Thug had to say. This is like I said, one of his Houston counterparts, compadres. They started off. I don't know when they started. I think Slim Thug actually started before Mike Jones, but like everybody kind of got a hold of that Texas wave around the same time. I think Slim Thug was the first one signed because he had that. I ain't heard of that. He was signed to Pharrell. I think he was the first one from there that was signed a major deal. I'm not sure. And then I heard No. Did I hear Tipping on 4-4s? I ain't heard of that first. I think I ain't heard of that. Then Tipping. I don't know. Anyway, but he chimes in on the industry cutting Mike Jones off and turning their back on him, and he gives his take. Let's go.
Heard that Mike Jones, Paul Wall, he told me that, he was selling cell phones before he got on one.
Mike Jones went to my high school, and I was already booming in high school. So he would have these little fake phones and shit, the little burner phones. He would try to give us burner phones and shit to come rap and all kind of shit, to be our friend. Yeah, Mike Jones, man, I got nothing but respect for his hustle. Like I seen that. I seen him try to give burner phones to get in the studio, to go and perform at schools for free, to going to our shows and opening up for us for free. And so I got a lot of respect for his hustle, you know what I'm saying? I seen the whole come up. So I seen, him do things I ain't never seen nobody else do as far as marketing and putting himself on. So I got respect for the hustle.
You in contact with him? Y'all cool?
Yeah, Mike Jones. Everybody, bro. I'm cool with everybody. Like I ain't never fell out with nobody. We always been cool. Like, yeah, I talk to whoever.
Yeah, shout out to Mike Jones, man. He had some dope ass records, man. I feel like they did him dirty when he was at his height.
They did. Hey, man, uncool. That's another thing. Mike Jones taught me so much, without teaching me, right? So it's like I said, I got to see his whole come up, And he was the one, like when we was blowing up, like everybody was Mike Jones because he had the catchy phrase and the number. So you would see the celebrities and shit, like I'll be bopping out Mike Jones and saying his name and kicking it with him and doing everything. And then they just flipped on him. Everybody just turned their back on him, kind of. It seemed like everything just, flipped. And that really showed me the Hollywood crowd, from the labels to the celebrities, all that shit fake, all them fake, you know what I'm saying? And that's when I really realized I ain't want no parts of that world, because when he was the man, everybody was, oh, Mike Jones. But it was like right after that, everybody cut him out, from the celebrities to the labels. They don't answer calls. Everybody went bad, you know what I'm saying? So it showed me how fake that world is over there. And I got to learn a valuable lesson off of that, and it showed me that, yeah, it wasn't real. So I thank him for, for that lesson.
Yeah, they was on his nuts like crazy when he was hot.
Exactly. So, he showed me how fake the world could be. Man, but at the end of the day, Mike Jones sold 3 million records? Like, I don't know nobody out here who did that at the end of the day. And Mike Jones still doing shows, so he still getting money, you know what I'm saying? So people hate, but at the end of the day, shit, we dropped Still Tipping 03, 02, shit. We still doing shows, still getting money to this day. I'm 45 right now. That's crazy. I was 23, 25 when I made that record, you know what I'm saying? So to be able to do that shit for 20 years, it's a blessing. Mike Jones the same way. He always booked doing shows on tour. It's a blessing. Power Wall is sold the fuck out. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Just imagine that. We did this shit 20 years ago and still, you know what I'm saying, tipping. We still tipping. That's crazy. Mm-hmm.
You and Chameleonaire in contact?
I talked to Chameleonaire probably last week. Chameleonaire is an investor at Falkers, the Mona Lea. We got a lot of new pop and rap pro without teaching me, right? So it's like I said, I got to see his whole come up, and he was the one, like when we was blowing up, like everybody was Mike Jones because he had the catchy phrase and the
facts. And I think that's what Trae was salty about. Mike Jones wasn't the one. Mike Jones didn't really, he put in work, but he didn't put in the work that they did. Them boys already had names, they had cliques, they had groups, they felt like they was in position. They had been doing this already. Trae and Zero, that whole ABN thing, they thought ABN and One Deep and all that, they thought it was gonna be, everybody may have felt like it was supposed to be them. Lil Kiki, Don Key, then there's so many other niggas that we can't name. Lil O, Big Pokey. It's so many of them niggas. You feel me? I can't even begin to name them. I feel like I'm doing a disservice when I'm missing certain names. Oh my God. Fat Pat. It's just too many. But Mike Jones wasn't the one to them, but he was the one to the world. His hustle, the timing of the universe, everything aligned for him. He was the biggest thing coming from Texas at that time. He was the biggest name. He was the number one. Everybody kind of had to, and you know what? That probably did get to his head at a point when I've been working so hard and I was always the little nigga. I'm always putting in work, but y'all always overlooking me, not respecting me, not inviting me, not mentioning me when, in these interviews and when these lists get called out or when people mention up and comers and shit. I'm the one that everybody overlooked, nobody fucked with, nobody gave a fuck about. Now I'm the one that the world loved, the world saying my name. In order for them to see y'all, they had to see me first. For a lot of y'all have been doing this shit for years and years and years and wasn't getting nowhere outside of Texas. You may have the money, but the respect and the respect and the recognition that you're looking for, that second big push, because we all know you can become a millionaire off of music in Texas out of your trunk. We all know that. Many of them have did it time and time again, but they're looking for that next big push to be that big name around the world. That they're looking for that. They didn't accomplish that. No matter how much work, how much money, how much street cred they had, they didn't accomplish that. Mike Jones was that nigga to the world. Maybe not to you guys at home in Texas that live there and all that, but to the world, Mike Jones was the name, the face, the one the world knew. He was the man. He was the one. 2 more likes to get us to 70, YouTube. 2 more likes to get us to 70. And I feel like some of them niggas was salty about that. They were salty about that because it's like that little nigga, that bitch ass nigga, that fuck nigga, or whatever they call it, him, overlooked him. Trae been putting on. Trae ain't new to this shit. I don't think none of them Texas niggas hurting for nothing either. But when you want to be in position, when you want to be the one, when you want the world to champion you and scream your name, and it happens to the next man, you feel like they're not deserving of that. Sometimes we have this entitlement where we may feel like a person is not deserving of a certain success or they don't deserve to be the one. That's when you got to check yourself because there's no entitlement to who the world deems great. You can think what you want. The people around you can think what you want, but it's up to the world to determine if they deem you great or not. That's why when people say, oh, I'm the GOAT, I'm the best that did this. You're supposed to feel like that. But when you go out there, and I understand speaking things in existence, but the people are supposed to tell you that you're the greatest, that you're the one. It's a lot of self-proclaimed. We speak about it all the time, kings and queens. You ain't went up the hierarchy to even present yourself as a king or a queen yet. You don't have the class, the couth, the education, the knowledge, the respect, the discipline to even be a king or a queen. You have yet to manage even being a prince, a princess, a jester. But we get so full of ourselves and we get entitled and we start thinking more of, it's okay to humble yourself. It's okay to relax. It's okay to be humble. Sit down. Be humble. Sit down. Just stay within reality, man. That's all I'm saying. But we're going to get up out of here, y'all. We ain't going to ride out too much longer. We finna get the fuck up out of here. We already at 3 hours and 20 minutes. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to everybody. Oh, that's been rocking out the entirety of this stream. I'm going to ask y'all, please go to the homepage. Hit the links. The PayPal is there. The Discord is there. Join the Discord. We watch fights. We watch battle rap events. We have movie nights. We have live DJing sometimes. We have great conversations. We got a section if you want to post your weed, you want to post your guns, you want to post your shoes, you want to post your sneakers, you want to post your clothes, your food, some funny memes, all that shit. We got all that right here in the Discord. Join the Discord. The link is pinned to the top of the YouTube chat. If it doesn't work for you, take the link and copy it and paste it in another browser. Open it up. You should be able to get right there. If not, go to the home page of this YouTube channel. Go to the link section. You'll find everything right there in the link tree. Other than that, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. Give y'all day because I need mine. Thank y'all for rocking out the entirety of the stream, man. Y'all so aggravating, but y'all so appreciate it. Y'all so aggravating.
Aggravating as hell, man. Aggravating. Aggravating, bro. Hell,
I appreciate y'all. We done made it to 70 likes. Let's motherfucking go 70 likes before we get up out of here. Yes, sir. We will be back. We will be back tomorrow morning. We will be back. Tune in tomorrow morning. Subscribe to the RUMORNATI Network if you're not. Make sure you turn on post notifications so you get all the updates. And if you want to know for sure that you know when we live, follow the Discord. You're going to get an update in Discord every time to let you know that we live. Man, we're trying to break the glass on the internet every goddamn day. Shout out to y'all. Shit going crazy. I already know what time it is, man. We finna call it 171 likes. Y'all went crazy. Tierra Hopkins said, hi, what's up with it, Tierra Hopkins? Waterbrick says, will you shut the fuck up, please? Yeah, only because I'm on the way out. Other than that, you bitch ass nigga, I would have kept talking in your fucking face, you pussy. Fuck you, hoe ass nigga. Wait till the end to say something. Bitch, I asked you to say something earlier when I disrespected your bitch ass when you said that fuck shit earlier. Why didn't you speak up then, nigga? Why you wait till I'm about to leave, you bitch? Pussy nigga. Follow the Discord and we can talk about it in the Discord. Other than that, I'm finna leave your pussy ass right here, bitch boy. Anyway, Mike from the Ville says, join the Discord, follow the socials. Stephen Edwards says, nah, keep going, gang. Lim says, yep. XC says, that's facts, Mike. Oh, that's facts. Mike was the man to the world. Mike from the Ville says, and got rich. Chameleon got the fuck from around them hating ass niggas. Lim says the industry betrayed Mike Jones. Stephen Edwards says, and he don't need to rap. Chameleon there was that nigga and still getting money to this day. Mike from the Ville says, I never felt like Texas as a whole stood behind Mike Jones. Marcus Roman says, what happened to the Mike Jones? He was dope. Mike from the Ville says, damn, at Texas, you right. LOL, AWOL, shot that shit the fuck up, right? Facts. Texas Tattoo Money says Trae didn't punch Sauce Walker for shooting up Trae Day though in 2009 at TSU. Damn, why didn't he? El Rover 1 says the main boss, and he says free Tory. Stephen Edwards says, why Slim Thug look like that creature on Men in Black 3? That nigga that's stupid, man. Listen, shout out to y'all. Big Visa says 2004. Pat Pitts says Mike Jones is Mo 3. Where we at? Texas Tattoo Money says Swisher House. John Paul Colin says LOL. Beach ass nigga. Stephen Edwards says, Mike from the Ville says, please. Man, shout out to y'all. Mike from the Ville says, Bricks, why don't you shut the fuck up? Man, shout out to y'all, man. Most live is boy, don't play with them, bro. They stay with them motherfuckers ready, man. I'm telling y'all, don't come with the bullshit, man. Listen, we in here cooling. All right? We in here cooling. Okay, y'all? Listen, you can say whatever you want, bro. Just hold the disrespect or you'll be met with it. Other than that, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Don't take it personal. I'm gonna disrespect you because you disrespected me. But other than that, don't take it personal, bro. It's just passion for what I do. I can't let you disrespect my work. But yeah, I don't have nothing personal against you, Water Bricks. You're welcome to return today. We could wash away today and tomorrow could be a whole nother day. We could start fresh, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That's the type of person I am. I don't hold no grudges unless you got one. If so, then it's smoke. Other than that, fuck it, bro. That was just a situation we had. We can move on past that. Shout out to you. Wish you the best. But most importantly, I wish all of y'all the best. Thank y'all for the continued support, the help, the activities, the engagement, the just watching, even just sitting down and be able to tolerate my irritating ass voice sometimes. I appreciate y'all because no content creator is nothing without the support of the people. It don't matter how large or small the content creator is, they're nothing without the support of the people. It's y'all that make every content creator what it is. No matter 100 views, 1,000 views, 100,000 views, 1 million views. Subscribers the same way, comments, likes the same way. No content creator can do what you guys can do. I don't care how many bots they buy. I don't care how many accounts they purchase. They can't do what y'all do. So we thank y'all. We appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. I can't speak for them. If they don't tell y'all they bitches, fuck them. I appreciate y'all. If you want to see the channel grow, you want to help the channel grow, just continue with the support. Keep pressing that like button every time you come in. Keep sharing the stream. Hype the videos up once the videos are done. Stay active in them comments. And if you ever feel any type of generosity, you got an extra $1 that you're going to spend on some bullshit, but you want to put it towards a good cause, send it to $therumornati at the Cash App or hit that PayPal. Help the channel grow. Other than that, y'all, this is the RUMORNATI Network. We're going to go ahead and wrap this one up. But like my bro say, I reserve the right to be wrong. That's only because there's room for human error. I'll never set you out on purpose. Plus, I love me too much to set you out. It's going to fall back on me. So why would I steer you in the wrong direction? Also, in this world of choices, people are now choosing their identity. Some people choose to be dogs when they're not, men when they're not, women when they're not, Crayola crayons when they're not. So in this world of choices, I have decided to make the choice that I choose to identify as a multimillionaire. And I want some same respect on my choice as you give everybody else. So if they can have a bathroom for their choice, respect my choice and give me a cash register. I need a special cash register for my choice if they have a bathroom for theirs. Other than that, this is the RUMORNATI Network. I do love and respect every last one of y'all. Have a great motherfucking day. Go out there and finish strong, over-accomplish, overachieve. Whatever it is you set out to do, go do more. Go be greater than you thought you was going to be when you started. Much love to y'all. And we hit 75 motherfucking likes before we got out the motherfucking door. Y'all the greatest. I swear to God, man. We break the glass on the internet every motherfucking day, man. I love y'all. Till next time, this is the RUMORNATI